and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones & Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement and protecting your family's future. As a Chartered Financial Consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Nestled in the heart of Sherwood, Ohio, Crystal Fountain Park invites you to say I do, in a place where history whispers around every corner. Surrounded by 28 acres of woods, meadows, illuminated trails, outdoor chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt service. Visit crystalfountainpark.com or call 419-576-1910 today to book your unforgettable moment. Fitzenreiter HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitzenreiter has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitzenreiter HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzenreiterhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batten Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batten Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at patandstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. ESN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritware, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. Football season is here, and NWO Sports has you covered like never before. Catch the NWO Sports Podcast Football Edition every week as we break down local matchups, give our predictions, and talk all things high school football. And don't miss the NWO Sports Radio football broadcast, bringing you the action live from the sidelines all season long. Plus, stay connected 24/7 with up-to-date scores, highlights, and exclusive content. Like, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube so you never miss a play. NWO Sports, home for local football coverage your way. When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones & Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement and protecting your family's future. As a Chartered Financial Consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning.
Coming at you from Stauffer Field, Edgerton, Ohio, it's Friday Night Football and NWO Sports. Tonight, we bring you a Green Meadows Conference battle as the high-flying, Doug Rake-led Fairview Apaches 6-1 overall, 3-1 in conference, have made the trip to take on a tough, well-coached Edgerton Bulldog team who come in at 4-2 overall and 2-2 in the league. Coach Brody Flagel's in his 6th year and has his Bulldogs in position to earn a playoff berth if Maddox Baker, Kellen Sanchez, and Carter Gibson can outscore the 6-1 Apaches led by first-team All-State performers Will Zedike and Logan Olinger. A conference title is still in reach, and the playoffs are getting closer, so this should be an exciting game. High-scoring game. This is NWO Sports, and back again, I'm Matthew Janney, joined by the greatest color man on the planet, my partner, the coach, Tony Crier. Buckle up, Coach. It's going to be a great game. Are you ready?
I've been waiting all night for Friday night, and right now, Matt, they're about to do the national anthem, so we'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll get to you after that.
Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered.
And we're back. That was the quickest national anthem we've had this year.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, now for the 4-2 Bulldogs, they come in averaging 37.4 points a game. The defense has given up 16 in their wins, but have gave up 35 and 35 in their 2 losses. Against Fairview, you know they're going to put up points. Baker's thrown for 1,653 yards and is the leading rusher with 358 yards. Coach, Fairview gave up 209 yards to Tenor running back Cooper Rephogle, so you know you can run on them. If you're an offensive coordinator or Coach Flegel, who calls the offensive plays, how do you, A, slow down the Apache offense, and B, outscore them?
Well, first off, traditionally, trying to stop them, they like to blitz and stunt. That's what Coach Rake said. And they want to get home. And in order to do that, they keep Fairview behind the chains. They can keep doing that from the start, get pressure, and they can get forces together then. And when you force mistakes, those start to happen. And when they start to happen and pile up, then all of a sudden now Fairview is, in an oh crap mode, and they're not going to know what to do really. And Edgerton's then going to have an advantage from there. So that what they need to do is find a way to get them to mess up. Now, the other part, you also have a high potent offense as well. And so allow Baker to extend plays and make Fairview cover. The more they have to cover, the more opportunities will rise. Coach Flegel calls it the 50-50 mentality. And I totally agree with what he was saying. What he's saying is we're either going to run 50 times a game or we're going to pass the ball 50 times a game. But it's going to depend on what the defense gives us. We're not looking for that 50-50 run-pass ratio like so many other coaches we've talked to previous weeks want. But Fairview is weaker against the run. We've seen it even in week 1 against Wauseon. And then again, running 209 by Tenora last week. You can run, and they've shown that they can run. Edgerton, that is, with their quarterback as well as their halfback, Kellen Sanchez. And so if they have to run it 50 times, then that's their will, and that'll lead them to victory then, I believe.
Okay, now, Coach, everyone wants to talk about Fairview and their offense, but on defense, Drayton Grinnell Dennis, Steven Mendez, Gavin Garza, Gage Mullins, they're having great years. Team leaders, Grinnell has 65 tackles. Gavin Mead, 5.5 sacks. Mr. Do-Everything, John Hoffman, has 4 INTs with a TD. I believe Gage Mullins had a 60-yard TD return last week. This is a talented group with a lot of playmakers. With an offense like Fairview that scores so fast, what are you seeing on this defensive side of the ball that's helped them win 6 games?
Well, it allows since the offense scores so fast, it allows the defense to play a little bit looser. And so that allows them to lighten up a little bit and just find a way to make plays. They don't have to necessarily force. And one thing that happens, though, with a high-tempo offense is that it allows the D to be out there more. You're going to lose the time of possession a lot more, and your defense is going to be out there. So they definitely have to be the better conditioned unit out of the two. But I've lived through the adage, one stop wins the game. And so as an offensive coordinator, that was always my thoughts. If the defense can give me one stop, I'll win the game. And so if they can do that, they have a good shot at winning tonight. But sometimes that could be counterproductive, but to think less and go have fun, that's what's more important, thinking less.
Yep. Now, this week, Tony, on NWO Sports, they got the weekly podcast where they break down the games, give predictions, give out player of the game, or player of the week, and then play of the game. Which players from tonight, not named Z-Dyke, Olinger, Maddox, who has a shot to be player of the week this week on NWO Sports?
I'm looking at both teams' running backs in this game, Kellen Sanchez and Drayden Grinnell-Dennis. I think both of them have the opportunity tonight to find some yardage on the ground and really put forth a good effort. But honestly, if I was a betting man, I'd probably put my money on any of those first three that you just said.
Yeah, they're pretty good. We do have two great leaders out there tonight. As we said, Coach Flegel, he's in his sixth year and has 29-28 overall record. Made the playoffs twice. His counterpart, Apache head coach in his 11th year, has a 67-48 overall record. We see a lot of coaches come back to coach their alma maters. Jim Menzie, Paulding, Tenora's Eric Becker, Bill Enseman over at Patrick Henry, Steve Rittenauer, Defiance, Coach Rakes, Coach Flegel. Both of them went to their respective schools they're coaching. Now, as a former player and coach, what's it mean to the players to have a former graduate of the school lead you? And on the coaching side, is there added pressure that you need to win or you need to get your team in the playoffs?
I was in a unique situation for me because, number one, I was a legacy coach. And then number two, I've coached at both my alma mater and then, my honorary alma mater, I guess, where I grew up at Lima Senior. And to know the traditions and the culture where maybe you need to tweak it because you know what's gone wrong and you know what you need to do in your mind, I guess. And it gives a player that relation to you because they know you've worked, you've sweated, you've lived here just like them. So you already have that bond to share and can give them the best. But I also think it allows you then become more of a legend per se, because you were there, you played, you coached, and now you won. And so that's where I think we're looking at right now.
Yep. So here we go. Getting ready to kick off. Before we do, Coach, what's the three keys for each team tonight?
For Fairview, you got to let Z-Dyke cook. I mean, he's probably the best, if not one of the best GMC quarterbacks. And he needs to show tonight why he is the MVP of Fairview. Number two, keep Maddox in the pocket. He is elusive and can make plays. And then number three, handle the pressure, not only of being a GMC, front runner with a Paulding loss, of course. But Edgerton D, again, they like to blitz, they like to stun and create havoc. And so you have to find a way to calm the chaos. Now, then on the other side for Edgerton, then, number one, feel the rhythm. Establish what that 50-50 was that Coach Flegel was talking about. Number two, don't get lost in space. Be able to make plays in space. And here comes the kickoff.
And it goes out of bounds at the 4.
And then number three, be you. Play your assignment and align fast. So we'll see what happens here. Like Matt was just saying, they kicked the ball out of bounds on the opening kick already, and Fairview's going to start with some pretty good field position here.
Yep. So Fairview did win the toss. They elected to receive the ball. It is 68 degrees at kickoff, so we're still getting some pretty nice weather here.
It's a little bit colder, though, I'll tell you. I liked last week's temperatures a lot better.
Yep. Overall series, 39-13. Fairview leads. Last year, Fairview won 42-28. 6-1 Fairview, 5-2 Edgerton. Here we go. Z-Dyke, shotgun formation. Grinnell in motion. Lined up beside him. It's a handoff to Grinnell, going up the middle. Breaks one, falls at the 39-yard line.
Good run there.
Yep, good way to start.
Put Grinnell-Dennis into the backfield there off motion. So right there, putting him in motion already puts the Edgerton defense on their heels a little bit. Yep, and here we go, high tempo.
Yep, shotgun, takes a snap. Looking, he's got guards with a reception. one tackle or two tacklers, he's going out at the 50, first down.
Yeah, good pass there once again. Fairview moving up tempo, looking to get the ball to the playmakers.
Coach, we got to remember not to blink, because as soon as we do, they're already snapping the ball.
Yeah.
So Fairview line back up, Z-Dyke, shotgun.
Here we go, quads look here.
Yep, quads to the left, single receiver. Z-Dyke's looking, he's got time. He's got his man Mead with the catch to the 40, 43-yard line, tackled.
And that was a good, on that quad side, they had a good route combination there. They had an out and a curl coming through, and the Edgerton defense flew to the outside, and the curl became wide open really quick.
Yep, Jackson Flower and tackle. Z-Dyke again, Mead again to 30, 35, out of bounds.
And that's a play right there. That's Edgerton playing back off the defenders there. They're able to make that play where just a quick 9-yard pass, almost as good as a run again, just because Edgerton's playing deep to not allow the deep stuff, and they're going to allow them to pick up 5-6 yards a pop on that.
Yep, two back set, shotgun formation. Got Fritch out wide, Mead to the left.
I can see him running a little lead right here to the right with Grinnell Dennis.
Takes a snap. Handoff, Grinnell Dennis going right to the third, 25, 20. Got a slew of tacklers on him. They're going to bring him down to 15, 14-yard line. Nice run.
And right there on that run by Grinnell Dennis, you saw some power there. And right now, if you're Edgerton's defense, you need to make sure you're getting more bodies right there, because if not, number one, Grinnell Dennis was hard to take down there, and it's going to be a long night if you can't do that.
Yeah, Grinnell Dennis, 6'3", 195. Oh, they take the snap. 24 catches it. That's Grinnell Dennis. Tackled at the 6-yard line.
And that was a simple clear out there. Just cleared out the defenders. Grinnell Dennis wide open in the flat. Got him the ball. Good pitch and catch.
Well, you're on the 6-yard line. We haven't said Logan Olinger's name yet, and we're a minute and a half into the game.
But I have noticed that they have moved Olinger. He's been outside. He's been in the slot. Now he's the very inside receiver. So he's been making moves then in order to move them. Because if they force Olinger to the sides,
Got officials' time.
That's going to put the Edgerton defense on their heels, because if they don't know where Olinger is going to line up, he's going to make plays. He can make plays in space.
Yeah, Olinger has 808 yards on the year already, so we got the officials talking, but we're not sure what's going on.
I think they wanted to pump the play clock back up to 25 here. The referee's trying to talk to Coach Flagel. Z-Dyke's trying to snap the ball here.
Here we go.
Oh,
It's a snap. I'd say some miscommunication there between some of the refs.
Just a little bit there. The referee, he was talking to Coach Flagel down here, trying to see because Coach Flagel was wondering why they pumped it there, and Fairview snapped the ball still.
Tell you what, looking at Coach Flagel down there without a uniform, I think he's bigger than every kid on his team.
Yeah, it looks to be that way.
He's a tall guy. I had the privilege of meeting Coach Flagel at the NWO kickoff show. Great guy.
So then they went ahead and they called a penalty here. They gave him a 5-yard penalty on this.
Oh, penalty, but we don't know what it was.
No, the referee didn't even explain what it was.
So ball in the 11, 0-0. Z-Dyke takes a snap. He's got Mead, hits him. Tackled right away at the 7-yard line.
The one thing I'm already seeing, though, by Z-Dyke, luckily, like a lot of the plays that they have ran so far have allowed for clearings. But Z-Dyke right now, he's predetermining where he's throwing. Right there, he was looking all the way to that hitch route on the left side.
Yeah. Tell you that was important, though. That was Tucker Curl on the tackle, and that was an open field tackle. If you don't tackle these guys, it's going to be a long night for you.
Yeah,
so
they're going to make you pay.
So here we go. 3rd down, 7, 9:20 on the clock.
But right now, with this 3rd down,
what is this?
Edgerton's got to dig deep. Oh, they're running this.
Olinger takes a
blast.
snap right up the middle. Still going down to the 3-yard line.
Going to get the first at least. So right there, Fairview, I like that. That was almost back in the day when Florida had Tim Tebow. They used to line up the two, like they did there with the 2 running backs, and then just blast it right through. And I guarantee they will go back to that later on in this football game.
Well, will they do that here, or maybe they'll try the Tebow jump pass?
Well, It looks like they're going to at least line up wide first.
So we got Zeolite back in the game. Grinnell Dennis is lined up in the
Looking
backfield.
at the size advantage, throw one up to Olinger here. He's got a really short corner on him, but he's putting him in motion here.
Olinger, touch. Oh, he dropped it.
And that was in Olinger's hands. He's got to make that play.
Olinger's in the discussion of one of the best all-around players in the area, and that's a catch that I bet he makes 99 out of 100 times.
For sure. And Coach Rakes put him in a nice little short motion, and then he ran an out route and still had the advantage on the corner. And so, again, I would throw one up. He's got 6 inches on his corner.
3rd handoff, Grinnell up the middle, touchdown.
And that's a big statement right there, coming in and on the road, taking the ball and march right down the field almost with ease, I believe. And like I said, I'm already seeing this Edgerton defense. They need to come and make a step up right now, because if not, I see way too many mismatches that Coach Rakes is going to exploit here very quickly.
Yeah, I don't have to run past there, but it seems like they ran more than they passed on that drive.
They did, which is good for a pass-first offense. Hey, that touchdown was brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
Extra point is good. Almost blocked.
Yeah, very slow there.
Yep. Vandermeer made the extra point.
And one thing I wanted to go back to, Coach Rake said that they're starting a new center this week, Carson Newman.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I was just thinking to myself, if I'm Edgerton right now, you're starting a new center. It's his first career start.
Oh, yeah.
You're running shotgun. What I would do, and they haven't done it yet, I would put my biggest defensive tackle over that center. And I would tell him, your job is to bust that center every single play.
Yep.
That's your job. Because if you start disrupting that snap, it's going to disrupt the timing of the play. And if you're disrupting the timing of the play, like we said in the open, it's going to create those mistakes. And if those mistakes start ballooning, you're going to give yourself a lot more of a chance.
Yep, so 7-0. Fairview over Edgerton. Coming in the game, Edgerton's 2-2 in the conference. Fairview 3-1. Paulding has Antwerp, Hicksville, and Tenora left. So Fairview needs to hope that one of those teams can trip them up to have a shot. Edgerton has to win tonight and then hope that Paulding would lose 2 to win the conference. But Edgerton's still looking good for a playoff spot, but they need to win.
That is true. But Edgerton does have Hicksville, Tenora, like you said. And so definitely 2 winnable games. Fairview has Wayne Trace and Hicksville, so they also have 2. So hopefully, you know, if you can see Paulding lose, you're going to have a very muddled top here in the GMC.
So there we go, kickoff. Vandermeer boots it. Nice kick down the 6-yard line. He's going out to the 10, 20, 23. Tackled at the 23-yard line. Good seeing the number there, Coach.
Number 11 was Carter Gibson. And he was a guy in warm-ups that was definitely popping off the page a little bit. And it was definitely not one of those names that, you know, comes up for the Edgerton offense. When it comes to the Edgerton offense, you know, they talk about their quarterback, Maddox Baker, and then he's also their leading rusher. You have Kellen Sanchez, their halfback, and then their receivers then would be Eldon and then Gibson, who right now gives a lot of Sanchez to Baker situation here.
So first and 10 at the 24, 8:27 to go.
Also 5 wide.
Maddox in shotgun. He's going to run it up the middle. Hit right away. That looked like number
58,
Adam Spangler.
And that was read beautifully by the Fairview defense there. Edgerton tried a quarterback counter. They moved guard and tackle, pulled them through, and Spangler just followed right through the poles.
Yep. And Spangler's he's a senior on the team, 6 foot 215, captain. Great kid, great player.
And he looks every bit of the part of linebacker out there.
Yeah, for sure. There we go. Shotgun formation again. Maddox takes a snap, drops back. He's looking. He's rolling. He's looking deep. He's got a target. Ooh, incomplete. Gavin Garza about intercepted that.
He had a lot of time there. And with that, he just underthrew that route. I don't even think he was really open too much. I think he was just trying to get rid of that ball because that was a coverage sack right there. But again, going back to the open for Fairview, the more you have to cover, the more mistakes can happen. And so that's a situation where if you're not getting pressure on Maddox Baker here, you could also be in for a long night.
Yep. 3rd down and 9. Ball in the 25. Maddox is looking. He's got a man over the middle, overthrown. Oh,
yep, saw that coming.
Flag thrown.
And that was a clear
no reason.
No, that was definitely a clear pass interference there.
Yep, that was on
grabbed his arm and twisted.
Yep, that was on Elijah Aaron, and that ball was so overthrown, there was no reason for that.
So right there, Fairview, there's that mistake we're talking about that Edgerton needs to capitalize on. And sometimes, getting that first down really can calm a team down, no matter if it's by actual offensive play or in this case, a penalty. That really allows some calmness to settle, some nerves to settle, just being able to move the sticks a little bit.
Yep, so that's a 15-yard penalty, puts the ball at the 40. So 1st and 10, 7:33, 7-0 Fairview. Maddox Baker. Shotgun, takes a snap, looking, throws out. Tackled at the 44. Let's try and see what number that is. But
20,
they got a number. It's not on my roster, Coach.
Yeah, that was a number 22. Yeah, we do not have a number 22 on the Edgerton roster.
They said it was Kellen Sanchez,
who is normally number 3. So he must have changed numbers tonight.
He did it to sabotage us.
That happened to us a couple weeks ago. 2nd
6. Oh! Pass intended for Carter Gibson. Carter slipped. If John Hoffman would have been a little faster, he was going pick 6.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely going to be a house call because he was right there.
Yep, so just bad footing there.
But on the flip side, though, if he keeps his feet there, that's a 1st down and more.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, I think it just looks like Maddox needs to settle down a little bit, start, be a little more accurate. 3rd and 6, ball in the 44. Baker looking over the middle. He's got a guy. Nice catch.
And
by
another flag.
Carter Gibson.
Good catch and a flag. Another pass interference. So Fairview, they're playing aggressive, but just a little overly aggressive right now.
Yep.
And he also had Sanchez in the flat there. Would have been an easy 1st down as well. That was probably a little more of a throw in traffic that probably didn't need to be made there. But still, you pick up the penalty, get the 1st down. Now we're driving as well.
Yep.
Just keep moving forward.
But we did talk about him calming down and kind of, relaxing a little bit, and he did it there. That was a very accurate pass right to his guy.
Yeah, a little wobbly. So let's hopefully we can get some tight spirals going there.
So here we go. 1st and 10, ball in the 33, 6:48 to go.
2 backs and a tight end in the game.
Baker's going to go to the right. Got one man to beat. He gets around the corner. He's going to the 20. 10, 5, touchdown, Maddox Baker. Fantastic run.
I was really, really impressed right there with Maddox Baker's, not only his elusiveness, but also his speed, because he got around that corner, and I thought that was going to be 2-3 yard loss, but he got right through there and took it to the house.
That was impressive.
That was very impressive. But that was something Coach Rakes talked about, was he is elusive in the pocket, and they have to try to keep him in the pocket.
Yep. Great run there, young man.
Hey, once again, another touchdown brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
So we got Mason Eldon holding for Parker Eldon on the extra point.
Well, they had to come back. They ran a muddle huddle situation there to get Fairview off a little bit.
Kick is no good.
Oh, and that might come back to haunt Edgerton here.
Yep. Big games this.
Where points are going to be a premium.
Yep.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with the kickoff.
Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
And we're back at Stauffer Field, 7-6 Fairview. Coach, I was impressed.
That was both teams. Very impressive opening drives.
Yep. Now, this team, we talked about this before the game, Coach and I, before we came on here, but Fairview averages 39.7. Edgerton averages 37.4. Fairview gives up 21.5. Edgerton gives up 21.5. So these teams are
very similar. The only difference has been Edgerton played Wayne Trace and lost.
And we've seen Wayne Trace. We knew that was a good team. They just had to get it together.
And injuries were definitely piled up. We saw that as well.
Yep. So here we go. Kickoff at 6:35. Eldon with the kickoff. Nice kick right down the middle.
Kept it in bounds this time.
Looks like Fritsch with the return to the 20, 25, 30. And they're going to bring him down at the 30. Nice return.
Nice return, giving him the ball at about the 30-yard line here. Like to see what happens on the second drive. That first drive, they did a nice, they ran 5 wide almost every play, but still did a good job of bringing guys in motion to the backfield, running the quarterback a little bit. And then we saw like that blast play near the goal line. So definitely you can see the 50-50 balance ratio here for Fairview tonight.
Yeah.
Let's see how they can keep it going. I'm more interested to see how Edgerton responds than to Fairview's tempo.
So here we go. Shotgun formation, one back. Got 2 wide receivers each side. Zedike takes a snap. Quick out to Olinger. He goes to the 30, 40, 45, run out of bounds. Nice pickup, nice play.
That was a nice play too. They put number 9 there in motion, and
Kellen Beals.
Yeah, which was not on my depth chart, so I didn't actually know who that was. I had to look at the roster. So put number 9 Kellen Beals in motion and ran a screen to Olinger, and they had numbers for probably another 5-10 yards if Olinger just doesn't step out of bounds.
Empty backfield. Zedike takes a snap.
Screen the other way.
Hoffman gets around one, shoves down 50 to the 40.
He's gone.
To the 30, to the 20, 10. He goes out of bounds to 14. John Hoffman.
And I'll tell you what, the quarterback, Maddox Baker there, touchdown saving play, because you just hear me say, boy, he's gone, because he did not give a good pursuit angle. So maybe, used a little bit of that speed we saw on his touchdown run.
Yep, that was a 39-yard pass play. All that was a quick out, and then he was gone.
Good screen game right now by Fairview. If you're Edgerton, I haven't seen any blitzes or any stunts or anything. Maybe try to get something going here.
Zedike, shotgun formation, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. He's going to keep it. Makes one man miss. He's in trouble. He gets outside to the 10. 5 touchdowns, Zedike. Coach, what a battle. We got 2 electric quarterbacks here.
And they're definitely showing off their electricity very early there. Because right there, you thought, I was just saying how they needed to get pressure. Yeah. They put a little bit of pressure when Zedike was moving to the left there, and then he came back right, and there was nobody there by the Edgerton defense. So the pursuit angles there that I seen weren't very good. And if Edgerton needs to clean that up now, because if not, they're going to be in for a long night defensively.
And you would think Edgerton would kind of be used to this on defense because they practice against Maddox Baker,
who is, in my opinion, we were talking numbers are identical. You look at Zedike, you look at Maddox Baker, they almost look the same too.
Extra point is good.
They say they have that elusiveness. They have 2. That speed. Hey, but that touchdown was brought to you by Melissa Stockman and Edward Jones. We'll be right back with the kickoff.
Fitzenreiter HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitzenreiter has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitzenreiter HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzenreiterhvac.com for more info. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Buckle up, folks. 14-6 here in Edgerton, Ohio. Fairview, Edgerton. Coach, we were just talking about the quarterbacks being alike. Will Zedike is number 2, 5'10", 160. Maddox Baker's number 2, 5'9", 160. Both of them seniors.
Zedike just has the All-State to his name, right?
Yes, Zedike has the All-State, and And he has a few more weapons. If you look through the stats, they both got 4 solid weapons, but Zedike has just a couple more. So.
And did you know this is Maddox Baker's 3rd year in the program as well as a starter?
Here we go. Kickoff. Carter with the return to the 20. Grabbed by number 5, Calvin Kepler. Nice tackle, young man.
Good open field tackle there on the kickoff to limit Edgerton here to get only to the 26. So right there, field position battle. You know, I mean, it was only 4 yards, but 4 yards make a big difference.
Yep. I'm about out of breath, Coach. We're only 5:41 left in the first
Hey,
quarter,
this is great. 2 up-tempo offenses. Can't ask for anything else, can?
Yep, 14-6 Fairview. Let's see if Edgerton keep rolling. We got Carter. If you're listening on Network Sports, Edgerton's going from right to left. So 3 to the bottom. Baker, flag. Was there some movement there, Coach?
I was thinking there was a double motion going on there because Eldon went in motion.
Yeah, it looked like maybe the tight end spot backed up.
Yep. And that's exactly who they're going to call a false start here on their tight end, who is, I had his name written down because they didn't put it. Oh, there it is. Carter Gibson. Yep, Carter Gibson.
Well, I don't think Gibson was split out wide, though. I don't think it was Gibson on that one.
Well, and they had a new tight end in the game.
Yeah. See, there we go. 1st and 10 from the 26, 5:41. Quick pass. Caught at the 20, 25, gets to the 30. Nice pickup. Nice pickup.
And
there.
that was just a quick hitch to the slot there, just to pick up some yardage, get in front of the sticks a little bit. And that's exactly what happened on that 1st and 15. They picked up 10.
Yep, that was Kellen Sanchez with his 2nd catch of the game. And folks, not to disappoint you, but we do not have a stats guy today. So just enjoy the beauty of this game for what it is.
We'll try to get some here at halftime.
2nd and 5, ball on the 31, 5:07 to go. Baker takes a snap. Handoff to Sanchez, goes up the middle, gets a few, brought down.
And they brought in the H back there, Orlando Puente, and they ran the GH counter right there. The guard H back came through to pull and ran the tailback through and picked up a couple yards there.
So 3rd and 3. What are you going to do here, Coach? You do something quick? We going to run it?
I would want to do something quick here on 3rd down. I mean, it's 3rd and a little bit longer. You on the last run, you didn't gain much.
Baker, he's got to. Oh, he's going deep. It's going to be in. Oh, did he drop it? Or
nope. They called it. Yep, they called the interception there.
Yep, that is Elijah Aaron.
And that was a really good play right there.
Yep.
And right there, I like the call. It's third and short. So I'm wondering, was Coach Flagle already thinking about going for it on 4th down, taking a shot right there?
Yep.
And Maddox Baker put a little bit too much air under it, and it was picked off. And in that situation, you flip the field a little bit, so it was almost like a punt.
Yep. So here we go. Now it's Fairview 1st and 10.
But if you're Edgerton, the way this game is moving, this is must-stop situation already.
Yep. Zedike takes a snap. He's looking deep himself. He's got a man. Incomplete. Nice defensive play there by Parker Eldon.
And if Eldon just turns his head at just a quick second sooner, he probably makes the interception right on the back, because it was almost the same exact play Edgerton just ran on their interception.
Yep. Hey, another good lesson there, Coach. Aaron got that interception. Remember, he had the pass interference play. So don't ever get too down. Move on to the next play. Good things are going to happen.
One adjustment I've already seen, Edgerton moving to a man press.
Zedike flushed out of the pocket. He's going. There's going to be a hold. 40, 45 slides down there. That's coming back anyway.
Smart move there. So right there. So like I was saying before the play started, I've already seen Edgerton make the adjustment now where they're going to man press and get up in Fairview's faces, and that's great. You get physicality on those wide receivers. Sometimes wide receivers, you get physical with them. Sometimes they're unable to move a little bit.
Yeah, so that's going to put it to, should be 2nd and 15.
So it looks like they're already going to the quad set. I could definitely see them out of this quad set, then running a quick screen to Olinger or trying to run the levels concept they tried running last time.
Yep, here we go. 2nd 15. Quick pass out to Olinger. He gets it to the 30, to the 40, 50, 40, breaks inside, 30. What a play, 20, 10, 5 touchdown, All-State Logan Olinger. What a play.
And he traveled a long way there. That ball started at the Fairview 27. He took the screen pass down to about the Edgerton 40, reversed field, and ended up scoring on the right side over here.
That was a 73-yard touchdown reception, but he ran about 115 yards.
Definitely going to feel that one here in a second. Hey, that touchdown once again brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
Fairview lined up for the extra point. Z-Dyke's the holder. Vandermaid's the kicker. It's up. It is good.
He's got a good leg.
Yeah, 21-6. Fairview over Edgerton.
We'll take a quick commercial break. See you at kickoff.
Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batten Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batten Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at battenstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
21-6, Fairview Apaches over the Edgerton Bulldogs with 3:52 to go in the first quarter. So right now, Fairview's on pace to score 84, Coach. So Edgerton's a good team. We talked me in. It's a very well-coached team. Edgerton historically, too, is a blue-collar, hard-fighting team. They're not going to give up. So I expect to see something good out of them here.
Yeah, for sure here. And so if you're Edgerton, you moved the ball pretty well on that first drive. Go back to what was successful.
There's a kick. And they let it go through the end zone. So it's going to be touchback, first and 10 to 20.
I'm probably sure I said this in game one, but I'm still impressed with Vandermaid's leg. And if I was him, I'm wondering, if I'm going to the second level, do I get any D1 looks as a kicker? Because I take a scholarship as a kicker.
Well, I think anybody would take any scholarship.
That is true.
I'd take a scholarship as a holder.
Well, I'm just saying overplaying like at a D2, like a Findlay or an Ohio Northern.
So we got first and 10 at the 20. Maddox Baker back in shotgun, 21-6. Take snap. Handoff. Looks like 23. That was Orlando Puente.
Good hard run there.
Yep. Solid run, 6-yard gain.
The one thing that I've noticed, and I feel like teams run this play every week. They run some sort of counter play. And the one thing that really bothers me a little bit is they never work on actually setting up the counter. They never run a lead or any kind of lead action away from that first to really get the defense on their heels. So I'm just wondering, at what point do we see something like that? Coach Flagel getting hit with a sideline warning, it looks like.
Yep, flagging the play. So
no warning.
He's
gonna throw a flag.
So just a sideline warning.
Threw a flag, but it's just a warning.
And, Coach Flagel was so mad. We heard him all the way up here. I don't know if you called him or not, but he was.
So there we go. Second 4, ball to 26.
In a pistol set here. So I'm looking, they might run a lead play here. Nope, quick screen.
Baker with, Carter got it, but he got, I tell you, was that John Hoffman? John Hoffman was blocking his receiver and blocked the receiver right into the guy who caught the ball. Great play by Mr. Hoffman.
But Carter Gibson, who caught that ball, you got to have a little bit more vision to not just run right into your blocker's back in that situation.
Absolutely.
Like he's here. Now here we are, right where we were last drive. Third and short. You got to pick up this first down. Any means necessary.
Shotgun, 3 receivers down. Baker's rolling. He's got nobody. He's in trouble. Breaks out. Oh, they drug him down. Adam Spangler.
And that's about a 2-yard loss. They're going to have to punt here. And I'm worried if you punt here, you're in danger of being down 28-6 at this point. And if you're getting down 28-6,
yep. Even though you have a very good offense and you can put up points, you can't let Fairview just score this easily.
But I also think Maddox Baker, get the snap. You can get 12 guys on the field. They ain't off.
Yep.
Oh, they let him get off.
Yep.
But anyway, what I was saying is for Edgerton right now, Maddox Baker there, he had a little bit of happy feet because he had some receivers on that flood concept.
Kellen Sanchez with the punt.
Ooh, shank
Low
that.
punt, 50, takes a little bit of an Edgerton roll. It's only going to go to the 44-yard line. And a flag on Edgerton.
I missed that, man.
It was an unnecessary hit.
And so you're now giving Fairview 15 yards already. And right now, you can't afford any more mistakes on defense. Right now, Coach Flagel has yet to put any blitzes in. And I'm just wondering, okay, when are we going to blitz? When are we going to start being the aggressor instead of being aggressive?
Yeah, that was Noah Weaver. He's a senior. He's a captain. He's got to be smarter than that.
But I can understand some frustration in that situation.
Absolutely. They're over there to talk to him right now.
Because you're giving the ball back. It's 21-6. And we still got 1:44 left to play in this first quarter. And right now, you're so on your heels. I mean, I can understand the frustration a little bit, but man, you got to keep your calm about yourself.
Yep. So 1st and 10 on the 41, 1:44 to go in the quarter. 21-6 Fairview. We got Hoffman and Gavin down to the right. Fairview going from left to right. All white uniforms, black helmets.
They bunched him down here on the bottom, too. Yep.
Oh,
pumped him.
Fake. He's got Gavin Garza deep. He's going to be in there for a touchdown, 10-5 touchdown.
Wow.
He pump faked it to John Hoffman and then just let loose on Garva, who beat his man, touchdown.
So right there, that's a staple of an air raid offense right there.
Yeah.
One thing in the air raid offense is they want to run the screen, run the screen. And that's what you've seen out of Fairview thus far. And so then all they had to do, they called out a fox. You pump the screen, and he's wide open.
Yeah.
And as the slot receiver going to you fake block 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, go. Hey, once again, another touchdown brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
There we go. Snap. Extra point. Blocked. That was big Carter Gibson on the block. Take that momentum, Edgerton. Do something with it.
And a much-needed shot in the arm here. You just let up another score. So now you're down by 21, and you're feeling the pressure. You get a big play. You're about to get the ball back. Like right now is the time to wake up. We came out flat in those next 2 drives. Well, now it's time to do something.
Yeah, they almost need to step back and just catch their breath because we went from 7-6 to 27-6 in a heartbeat.
And that's something about a spread offense that with a good spread offense, it will snowball like that. Where one bad play all of a sudden turns into 21 points for the opposition, which is one of those good positives about running a very good spread offense.
Yep, so we got Kellen Sanchez back deep for the return, and Carter Gibson. Carter Gibson's pretty electric. I want to see him make some big plays tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to see him in some space. We have yet to see him getting into space tonight.
We've seen him in warm-ups. Baker threw a pass, and it was overthrown, and Carter just reached up with his big mitt, one hand, and just brought it in like it was nothing. So he's got some talent. Vandermeid getting ready to kick off. Vandermeid, number 78. When's the last time you seen a kicker, number 78?
It's been a while, but he is their left tackle as well.
High kick. Looks like it's going to be Gibson.
Oh, you can't fall down.
Slid.
What are you thinking?
He slid and caught it at the 8. The ball was kind of in no man's land.
That's the other thing for Edgerton right now. I wouldn't say Fairview's beating them as much as they're beating themselves right now.
Yeah, they've had a couple 3rd and 3s where they need to convert on. All right, Coach Flagel, let's get your troops together. Let's see Maddox get the team together. He's a senior. Get these guys ready.
The one thing, now you're backed up in your territory. You're down by 21 points. I mean, Coach Flagel talks about that 50-50 mentality, but it looks like you're going to have to throw the ball 50 times if you want to try to get back into the ball game.
Yep, 1st and 10 from the 9. Baker takes a snap.
All day to throw.
He's looking. He throws it away.
That's close to intentional grounding, so I wonder if they're going to look at that.
He was outside the hash marks, but just barely.
Okay, I didn't see if he got out of the tackle box or not. I just saw in an empty void.
Yeah, that was extremely close to a safety.
But once again, like I'm saying, right now, Maddox Baker has a lot of time to throw the ball. And if you're going to make Fairview cover for as long as, in that case, 6-7 seconds, then you're going to have a situation where you can find a big play.
Baker takes a snap, runs up the middle, breaks one tackle, brought down at the 10-yard line. So gain of a yard. And I'm still confused. I don't know why he just threw that ball away like that. He had room to run.
Yeah, he did have receivers downfield. And there wasn't even any pressure in his face, really. He could have easily gotten that ball downfield.
So here we go. 3rd down 8. Ball in the 11. Baker's rolling left. He's got his man. Nice catch from the 22.
Tiptoe.
Gets to the 28-yard line. Were they going to call him out at the 23?
Yep. He tiptoed, and he just tiptoed just far enough. But that is enough for an Edgerton 1st down, though, which is good. Build that momentum. You block that extra point. You made the mistake on the kickoff, so we can breathe a little bit off of that. Get your first down, and let's keep moving.
Yep, there's that name, Kellen Sanchez again. So 56.2 seconds left in the quarter. 27-6, Fairview. Fakes the handoff. He's looking at Gibson. Oh, and he
overshot him again. And that was another air raid staple right there where he faked actually the counter there. He had counter action in the backfield and it was a play action off of that.
Yeah, sometimes I think that you trust your talent too much. He had time right there to set his feet and make a good throw.
He did.
And he threw off his back foot. And
I just wonder if he's hearing some footsteps because of the pressure by Fairview. But again, Fairview hasn't pressured that much. So
not too bad. So here we go, Baker up the middle. He was wrapped up by, couldn't quite tell who that was. Was that Vandermeid?
Yes, 78.
Baker keeps himself. He's brought down by number 79.
79. Chase Phillips. Chase Phillips is a big boy, 6 foot 295.
And he's playing that nose guard position. And so, like I'm going to take quick spot shadow here in a couple plays just to see if he's disrupting the snap like I think he should be.
So here we go, 3rd down and 6, 16 seconds to go in the quarter.
Check with me situation here.
Maddox Baker, they're going to let the clock run
they're
out.
Just going to let this clock run out. Referee timeout. What's going on?
Nobody knows. So now he's going to let the clock run out. 3, 2, 1. End of the first quarter.
What an explosive first quarter, Matt.
27-6, 5 touchdowns. Maddox Baker with an electric touchdown run, but then Fairview just went on a run.
So hopefully, we'll take a quick commercial break down a little bit of the first quarter, and we'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
That's a touchdown for true love. When it's time to celebrate the biggest win of your life, Crystal Fountain Park is the ultimate home field for your wedding day victory. From the first toast to the last dance, Crystal Fountain Park makes every moment a highlight reel finish. Great preparation leads to great victories and great weddings. Dates are booking fast. Score big for your dream wedding at crystalfountainpark.com. Crystal Fountain Park, where your love story takes the championship. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batt & Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batt & Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at batandstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Well, here we go, Coach. 27-6 to start out the second quarter. Fairview over Edgerton.
Facing third and long already.
Yep. Baker takes a snap. He's running. He's running. He's got a man. Oh, Sanchez dropped it. Sanchez had to reach back. It wasn't an easy catch, but it was dropped.
And right there, they had two guys right there in the same spot. So right there, you're looking at the Edgerton offense right there, and spacing is already a concern, and that's creating a lot of confusion then, and that's playing right into the hands of the Fairview defense.
Yep, so Edgerton back to punt. We got first-team All-State Logan Olinger back for the punt return. Kellen Sanchez is the punter for Edgerton. Good snap. Gets the punt away.
Bad punt.
Yep, ball gets about the 50, so about a 25-yard punt.
I mean, if that's all you're going to get out of the punt, Matt,
go for it.
Just go for it. I mean, we saw the interception that Maddox Baker threw earlier in the game, and that was a better punt than what we've seen already out of the two punts that Edgerton's ran.
Yep. Now, am I mistaken here? 28 points, 4 touchdowns, 4 different players?
Yeah, Olinger had it. Zedike had the run.
Grinnell ran one in.
Grinnell ran run in, and was the last one Meade?
The last one was Garza.
Yep.
So here we go. Fairview, first and 10 at the 50. Zedike quick out to Olinger. Oh, he made another man miss. Cut back to the middle field, going over to the 40.
Blocker. He's got Zedike
35,
in front.
30, 25, 20, 10, 5, out of bounds.
Wow. Logan Olinger, I'll tell you what, he is definitely showing why in the GMC, it starts with him as top wide receiver. And he's telling the Mans brothers, you're looking up to me.
Yes, yes. I don't know if you could tackle him in a phone booth. He's that quick.
No, that was just simple. Olinger just stood there, collected the pass, and he was going to start moving upfield, but then saw all his blockers had just created such a way. Oh, this is coming back.
Oh,
wow. What? That right there is such a break for Edgerton getting the holding call here.
Coach, I'm still asking for footage of that so I can add it to my highlight reel.
Yeah. But yeah, Olinger, he just saw the wave of blockers, cut it back again to the other side, and there was just no Edgerton player. Will Zedike was even out in front running the football or lead blocking for him.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, everything going Fairview's way right now. And if you're Edgerton, you're just asking yourself, what can we do to get back into this game?
So here we go. First and 10, ball on 35. Zedike, handoff to Hoffman. Breaks right to the 30, to the 25. He's quick. Down to the 12-yard line.
And right there, he just ran right to the void created by the Edgerton blitz there. I did see them. They tried to do a twist with a tackle and bring a backer right through. And in that situation, because of that, it created a void on the right side, and he was lucky enough to find it.
Yep, so you got down to the 14-yard line, first and 10. I tell you what, John Hoffman, I'm a huge fan of his. I watched him last year. Quick, fast kid. Does a little bit of everything. Zedike takes a snap, handoff.
Buck sweep.
Looks to Hoffman again. He's pushed down at the 8-yard line.
That was just buck sweep action right there, like a wing T team. Amazing how you can also run those wing T plays out of the spread offense.
These guys, they are running a little more than we saw the first time. We saw them week 1 against Wauseon. So,
where they were looking to get Zedike 50 passes in that game. But right now, the screen game's working really well. The run game's working really well. The deep passing game hasn't worked very well. And so Edgerton at least can say, like, we've avoided the deep pass.
Second 4, Zedike, he's got Garza if he wants him. Nope, he's going to run. He's just going to throw it away.
It's good, smart play.
Yep,
Nobody
smart
was
play.
Open, get rid of it. But right now, you're Edgerton, and right now, Fairview has the ball. Fairview has the ball in the red area, and with that field compressing as much as it is, this is where you have to create chaos. This is where you have to create Fairview's mistake here and really try to gain some momentum here to get back in this football game. Because like we talked, Matt, we expected a back and forth battle going into this. We expected a very close game for 4 quarters, and right now, Fairview just said, I'm coming in and this is our house.
Yep, it's 3rd and 4 at the 8-yard line. We got Olinger back, takes a snap, going up the middle, straight up the middle, touchdown.
Too easy.
Logan Olinger.
They ran that Gator heavy call and just ran a blast to the right.
Yep, straight up the middle. He got touched by what, 2 guys?
I don't even think he got touched. That hole, I mean, I could probably run through that hole.
That's going to make it 33-6, pending the extra point.
And another touchdown brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
Coach, your hometown here, Columbus Grove, 38-0 over all-world Braxton Leith and Crestview.
I'll tell you what, Grove definitely picked up off the mat after their 0-3 start. Good to see them in NWC action pressing as hard as they are.
Yep, another big one. Patrick Henry's beating Archibald 13-7.
And we expected a close game there as well.
So Fairview's going for 2. Quick
Double
out.
pass.
Yep, double pass. He's got him. Oh, too hard of a throw.
Why did he looked like he threw that out of a cannon.
Yeah.
And that was so unneeded.
Looked like he was trying to pitch to Aaron Judge there or something.
And I'm pretty sure I hear the Fairview coaches yelling in the next door.
Yes.
They were upset with that too, because I mean, like I said, that was just thrown out of a cannon there. And I don't know why he needed to. You just put a little touch on it, you get the 2 points.
Nope. Well, that's a good thing for Edgerton. So
Yeah, keeps them in the game.
hey, other action too. Paulding's up on Hicksville in this start of the third quarter, 37-0. So I expect Paulding to hit about 70 tonight. So
Well, good for Coach Manzi then.
so
We'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back.
ESN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritware, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
33-6. Fairview
And
over Edgerton.
33-6. I'm a little shocked right now. Matt, I know you're a little shocked right
Definitely.
now. And this crowd has definitely been quieted.
Yep, it's a nice turnout tonight.
No, I mean, it's almost standing room only in the
Kickoff.
stands.
Yep, Gibson brings it back to the 15, to the 20.
Good
Oh, he's
hold.
got some room. 30
Kicker to beat.
to the 40. Come on, baby. Oh, got him at the 50. Nice run back, Mr. Gibson.
I guess that's what's the benefit of having, one of your star players being the kicker as well, because he was able to get that movement there.
Yep, if the kicker wasn't a 6'3", he wouldn't have got him there.
No. I was wondering if there was a Fairview player coming up the Edgerton sidelines. I don't know if he realized he can't make the play there in that situation without reestablishing himself, and he was not going to be able to reestablish himself to make that play.
So hopefully this gets some life here. We know Edgerton's a good team, so they need this drive, get some confidence. Let's make this a game.
But one thing last week, if you remember, they were a second-half football team. And so with Edgerton being a second-half team, you have got to find a way to keep this closer going into half. You got 10 minutes to go. You got to find a way to get a stop and a couple scores here before the half to even put yourself in a position to have a second half.
Yep, so 1st and 10 on the 20.
And if you're Edgerton, you probably have to get deep in the playbook here and really get fired up with maybe a trick play here.
Yep. So Baker's running up the middle, got caught, brought down at the 24-yard line.
By the way, there was a holding call on the kickoff. Forgot to tell you that.
Yeah, I was trying not to see it.
So now Edgerton's backed up again. Maddox Baker's under pressure there. And right now, I mean, you got to find something, some sort of spark here, because if you don't score quick and all of a sudden you give that ball back to Fairview, you're not looking at a game. You're looking at a second half running clock.
Yep, 2nd and 7, ball in 23.
Baker
drops the snap, picks it up. He's running. Oh, he got the pass off. Nice. Number 9.
Was he behind the line still?
35, I believe he was.
Because he was tiptoeing there, that line of scrimmage.
Gonna give Parker Eldon credit. He stayed with it.
Good pass.
Brought down by number 23, Gavin Garza.
It's gonna give him a first down.
Bulldogs.
So 1st down and 10, ball in 35.
And that's huge for confidence because right now, I mean, Edgerton, heads are starting to go down. And that's step one. You cannot let those heads go down.
9 minutes, 20 seconds. Baker takes a snap. Quick pass out.
Sanchez.
22, Sanchez. Gets to the 45. Nice play.
Now, this is what I expected more out of the Edgerton offense.
Yes.
And now you start seeing that. Part of that is because Fairview does have a 33-6 lead. They're playing a little bit looser, and so you're going to be able to get some chunk plays. Because Fairview's going to want you to just keep you in front of you, but not score.
Yep, first 10, 46, 8:59, clock running. 33-6 Fairview. Baker takes a snap. He's rolling.
Directing traffic a little bit.
Quick pass to Sanchez, steps out of bounds to 50.
And he waited to the last minute to get him there. I think he was trying to look for Carter Gibson deep, but there was such good defense on him. He was actually getting doubled there by 11, John Huffman, and then the safety then in that situation, Gavin Garza. But then he just checked it down. I think he could have checked it down and probably would have got some more yardage quicker.
Here we go, second down and 6. Ball at the 50. Baker takes a snap, fakes a handoff. Looking at Carter. Oh, just a little underthrown.
And right there, Maddox Baker rushed that throw. Definitely seen that because Gavin Mead was actually playing heads up on Carter Gibson there and blitzed. Didn't even touch him, just blitz was right in Maddox Baker's face because right there you can see he's already predetermining, I got to find Carter. Yep. And so here, Maddox has got to start finding one of his other 4 receivers out in routes.
Yep, 3rd and 6 to the 50. Baker in the pocket, steps up. He's running. He still pass it. Oh, there again, he tried to get it to Sanchez, but bounces off his shoulder pads. Going to bring up 4th and 6.
Just missed it. And from here on out, Coach Flagg will keep your punt team. You cannot afford to punt anymore. Your defense has shown that they are not going to make a stop tonight.
Yep.
Put the punt team away.
Yeah, but if you're Edgerton, you got – where's my stats at here? You got Mason Eldon with 105 yards receiving. You have Parker Eldon, 183. You have Caden Sinclair with 132. Baker rolling. Oh,
don't go
Baker's
that way.
Going way far back.
Don't go that way.
He's to the 30.
Got
to
some
the
good
40.
blocks.
Oh, and 2 receivers again.
And that was a problematic play from the get-go. Edgerton ran quads to the far side of the field. And instead of rolling to where he had receivers, he rolled away to the single side, which, again, I understand your playmaker, Carter Gibson's on this side. I get it. You're looking for him. But if you have 4 receivers on the other side, you can't, number one, you cannot give ground like he did. And number 2, roll to where you have guys actually in routes.
Yeah, and one of the things we mentioned about Fairview, 4 different guys scoring the ball. Will's eat, I don't care who you are.
No.
If you're open, the ball's
ball.
coming.
100%. Which is the way it should be. If you're the quarterback, you're the point guard. Make the plays.
There we go. Speaking of Zedike, takes a snap.
Jailbreak screen, hit the lineman.
Yep. I think it hit number 23 there for Edgerton.
Yeah, it was either him or number 70, Blake Valero, his right tackle. Or right guard, I'm sorry.
That'll make second 10, 50.
So they were trying to set up a jailbreak screen, and I don't think Zedike went back enough. On a jailbreak screen, the one thing you have to do is you have to keep gaining ground and really suck in those defensive linemen and just drop it in like you're throwing a 3-point shot up. And in that situation, I don't think he really needed to rush the throw, but he did anyway.
There we go. Second 10, 58, 16 to go. Zedike takes step.
Pop
pass to Mead. 10, 40. 33-yard line from Gavin Mead.
Another chunk play.
Number 10, Gavin Mead.
It's just you watch this Fairview offense, and there's just chunk play, and then chunk play, and then chunk play. Yep. And if you're Edgerton, what are you, Coach Flagel, going to do to adjust to that? Because right now, you haven't done really much of anything on offense. You haven't made many plays on defense, and that's going to create the situation that you're in.
Was there a flag here? There was.
Another sideline warning. So now Fairview has the sideline warning.
Well, they gave them a penalty. Wasn't even a warning.
Nope, they're placing it in the original line.
Okay.
And normally See, I'm looking at the sidelines. I'm just trying to look at the lines there, and I mean, it's not as clear. I guess I don't know, because both coaches now have been hit with sideline warnings.
Well, you've only got 7 yards from the sidelines of the stands.
Yeah, there's not much space to maneuver.
Zedike takes a snap. He's going deep. He's got his man Fritch. Oh, and he dropped it right in his hands.
When Zedike threw it, man, I thought he was going to overthrow him, but man, he was underneath it. Just missed his fingertips.
That Fritch is quick.
That was a quick.
So he's a fast kid.
I'd like to see him get the ball a little bit more. You know, that was a guy that we didn't really talk about much in week 1.
No, not too much. So that brings up 2nd and 10 from the 49. 8 minutes to go, 33-6 Fairview.
So right now, you're Edgerton. I mean, you got to think about, like, what are you going to do to put some pressure on Will Zedike here and find a way to get back in this game before halftime?
Zedike, shotgun, takes a snap. He's looking. Grinnell Dennis at the 50, to the 45, 40, 30, 25. Nice run by Grinnell Dennis.
Just a simple, we call that the Bama screen because Alabama made that famous with Trent Richardson. Just a quick 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, turn around, catch the ball.
Yep, nice run by Dennis. Good touch on the pass.
And once again, another chunk play. So it's almost like Fairview can do almost whatever they want on offense. I mean, it almost looks like they're playing the scout team out there, which is, again, not what we expected going into this.
1st and 10, ball in 25.
Shot it over.
Snap goes over Zedike's head. He's going to pick it up. He's going to run. He's going to lose yardage. He brought down at the 40.
Almost an unnecessary reason to take a hit there. In my situation, just fall down on it, live to play another game.
Yeah, if I'm coaching that team, I'm saying, look, you're a first-team All-State quarterback. We're up 33-6. Just
get
fall
down. I mean, I understand it's 33-6, and I understand. You know, but you still have 2 weeks left to go in the regular season, and then you're looking at playoff life after this. And so, if you're looking to achieve all those goals Coach Rakes talks about, that's a situation you can't let happen.
Yep. Here we go. 7-10.
2nd and
125. Yeah, 2nd and 100. Oh, he's got him wide open. Fritz down the middle.
Again, same play.
Oh, he dropped it again.
The same play.
The exact same play.
I mean, I saw the trips to the far side, and both of them ran short hitch routes or curl routes, and he's running a post down the field. Second play, they ran that on this drive and dropped it again.
Well, baby Zedike shouldn't hit him right in the hands.
I guess. In stride, nonetheless.
So if I'm Fairview here, I'm getting in my huddle. I'm saying, look, Logan, we're just giving you the ball here to make something happen. 3rd and 25. What's your call here, Coach? Up 33-6.
I'd probably just run the ball here, and get the 4th down, or try to maybe take a shot because you're not punting. Mesh concept.
Here we go. He's got Hoffman. Nice catch at the 19-yard line.
And so now they picked up, pretty much 20 yards on that pass play, giving them a very close situation now on 4th down.
You give that kicker an opportunity for a field goal here? Because if you get in the playoffs,
you might need him.
Yes.
And he's got a strong enough leg. I'd probably take a chance here being up 33-6. So on that last play, going back, they ran a mesh concept, and then they had a guy coming underneath called a pyramid route. So that was a beautiful air raid staple right there.
Here we go. Zedike takes a snap. He's rolling left. He's got no one. He's going down.
Good sack there by Edgerton.
Yep.
And see, that right there, that was the exact thing we needed out of them a quarter ago.
Yep.
And now they finally have the stop. And so now, for Edgerton, you have to find a way to score fast here.
Yep. And that was Jackson Flower on the sack there, 6 foot, 200 pounds senior.
And he did take Zedike hard to the ground.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And so if you're Coach Rakes, you're wondering, my quarterback cannot be taking much more of these hits.
Yeah, and anybody in GNC knows Jackson Flower. He's been around about 3 years now. He's been a good player.
Yeah, he was that middle linebacker that's their star on defense.
Yep. Baker takes snap.
Fakes the jet.
Back. He's got a man over the middle. Oh, nice catch. Hard hit. Hoffman's down. Sanchez gets up.
Oh, he's hurt. That's a huge loss if he's hurt for more. I mean, he is running off, but man, he hit his knee there. And I know sometimes when you hit your knee like that, maybe he just got it banged, but sometimes there's a little bit more in there. So we better keep an eye on if Huffman comes back in the game or not.
Looked like it could have been a helmet to the knee.
Yeah. But that's a huge loss for Fairview.
Yeah, hopefully it's nothing much. He's able to just go there, get it worked on. Baker takes a snap. He's rolling. He's looking up the middle. He's hit at the 50, brought down. Got a couple.
Get rid of it. Get rid of the football. I understand you took a couple scramble yards, but you had a couple receivers and routes that are open. And if you're not going to trust your receivers, and you're never going to get back in this football game.
Yeah, he's got to start spreading it out. If it's not Sanchez or Gibson, he's not looking.
And so that was one thing. You have guys on offense. If you're going to run a spread offense and you're going to have wide receivers out, you got to try to throw them the ball and make plays.
5:19 to go. 33-6. 2nd and 10. Handoff up the middle. Flag.
3 flags came in there. Wonder what they're going to get. A holding here? Nope. Illegal cut block here.
So that's going to back them up.
So what they're calling here is an illegal chop block. So if somebody then is engaged high, you can't go low, and that's exactly what happened there.
So that's going to make it. Let's see when they march back. Should be 2nd and 12.
This I believe is a 15.
Chop block. Is it a 15? Okay.
Which is going to put.
It was on Fairview.
The referee didn't signal Fairview side.
So 1st down Edgerton.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I mean, the referee called it and then pointed to Edgerton. So interesting call to move the ball up. Unless there's something I missed.
So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 38. Baker takes a snap. He's rolling. Oh, Spangler just missed him. He's running to the 50. He's got a receiver, and it's Sanchez at the 24-yard line.
And right there, Maddox Baker showing off his elusiveness in the pocket there because he escaped rush from about 2 guys, covered about sideline to sideline there.
Oop, camera, sorry, guys. And good thing to see there, though, was number 11, John Hoffman, on the cover.
Yes, glad to see him back in the game because that did not look good, him running off the field. Under 5 to go. Got to get a score quick.
Yep, 33-6.
Whistle.
So,
timeout Fairview. So with that timeout, we'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break and see if Edgerton can put this ball in the end zone.
Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
And we're back in Edgerton where the score is 33-6 Fairview, but the Edgerton Bulldogs are driving.
Yeah, this has been the most impressive drive the Bulldogs have had since their opening drive. But even in that drive, they had to rely on a couple big plays. And right now they are matriculating down the field a little bit right now. And hopefully we can start gaining a little bit of spark for Edgerton, get back in this ball game a little bit.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to see them score because they do get the ball second half. So if they can punch it in here, come out second half, come down, get a drive.
And since we're near,
we got a game.
They always talk about the middle 4. This is a good opportunity to win that middle 4 and get back in this game.
So here we go. Baker takes snap. He's rolling right.
Middle 8, I'm sorry.
Dump off. Incomplete pass.
Middle 4. I don't know what I was thinking. Middle 4. Middle 8.
Once again, though, Adam Spangler stepping up there, putting pressure all over him.
You know, we talk, and I know they talk on the podcast too, about Jalen Manns, from Paulding, again, being one of those top linebackers in the GMC. But then once again, Mr. Spangler saying, well, hey, hold on. Maybe you forgot about me.
Yep, he's looking good tonight.
Because Paulding, with their undefeated record right now, has definitely been getting a lot of love from, most of the media.
2nd 10, Baker takes a snap. He's got to dump off. Oh, no. Incomplete. Whew. That was right in the hands of Tucker Curl.
Yeah, it was in his hands. I think he just thought about the fact that he had a lot of open green in front of him and kind of forgot where he was.
It happens. It happens.
So you're looking at 3rd and long right now. You at least need to be thinking, I got to get half here. I at least got to get half, put myself in a good situation for 4th down, and really make sure, Fairview has that opportunity.
So here we go. Baker fakes the handoff. Pass out to Carter, bounce to the ground.
Bad pass.
That's going to make it 4th and 10.
And I think if he just would have waited just 2 more seconds, like 1,001, 1,002 in his head, I think you would have had him for a big gain there, which is exactly what you wanted on that situation. He had some green grass to pick up that 5-6 yards that I was talking about, but just couldn't make the completion. And that right now has been the story for Edgerton all night, to be honest with you.
Yep.
I mean, they have not executed very well at all, and that's why the score is the way that it is.
Yep. So 4th and 10 to 24. Edgerton really needs to get this 1st down here. Baker's got time. He's rolling.
He's got some guys open.
He's rolling. He's got to get around this guy. Oh, he didn't need to.
Oh, overthrew everybody there.
Yep. Overthrown. That's going to turn the ball over to Fairview.
And now for Fairview, you're up 33-6, and you're looking to drive down the field and put the nail in the coffin, I think, right now.
In the 1st half, yep.
So we'll see how aggressive Coach Rakes wants to play it. If you're Coach Rakes, you're thinking like, I got to keep my foot on the gas here, get this, hopefully to the point where I can get a running clock in the 2nd half. Because if I can get a running clock in the 2nd half, I can rest some guys and get them ready for, again, the next 2 weeks, and then playoffs in 3.
So 1st and 10 at the 24, 4:33 to go, 33-6 Fairview.
But Matt, that's crazy. We have playoffs in 3 weeks.
Wow, season goes quick. Handoff, number 9, up to the off right side. Got about 6 yards on that. I keep shuffling my papers around. Kellen Beals.
And right there, you just see nice, simple running. And if you're Coach Rakes, I mean, that's not a bad idea, too, because in order to win in November, you got to be able to run the football.
Yeah, no reason not to just eat the clock up.
Mm-hmm.
4 minutes, just eat the clock. Here we go. Pass out to Olinger, who doesn't know how to eat the clock. He's going to go score. 30, 40. Brought down at the 43-yard line.
But right there again, you see short play, gives up the yard. Edgerton gives up yards after catch, and it turns into a big chunk play.
Yep. Olinger doesn't know how to have a small play.
No, he does not.
He just turned a 3-yard reception into 12 yards.
And a 1st down. Here we go. Putting Olinger inside here on a quad look.
Z-Dyke takes a snap. He's got time. Pump. Ooh.
Almost
intercepted by Sanchez.
Almost.
Z-Dyke's pass is incomplete. Broken up by
I do say when they run their quads, I do like the route combinations that they put together over there. You got normally in this situation, you got a guy going out and deep, and then you got a guy going short and in. And so because you're putting those concepts in, the short and out, long and deep, you're going to find guys open because there's just too many guys to cover in space there.
So here we go. 2nd down, 10. Ball in the 44. Z-Dyke, quick pass out to Gavin Garza. He's hit right away by Carter Gibson. Brought down at the 43-yard line.
Small hesitation by Gibson there making the play. I think he saw the play develop instead of maybe fly to the ball, something firing up on defense here. Because Edgerton, they made the stop last on downs on the last drive, and now you're putting Fairview 3rd and long, and so now they're going to look for Olinger, and I bet they're going to look for Olinger on a screenplay.
Yep, 3rd down and 10. Ball in the 44. 3 minutes.
Although I don't know, they're bunched up right here. I could see him running a mesh look here.
Z-Dyke takes snap. Oh, they're going big.
Yeah, they are.
Nope. He's got plenty of time. Incomplete. Was looking for Hoffman over on the sideline.
Just out of his outstretched hands there.
That was intended for Olinger. That was a nice play by Maddox Baker there on defense.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. you're playing your starting quarterback at outside linebacker here,
Yes.
like Edgerton does. That's something that you don't see too often. Even at a D7 school, normally your quarterback is like a free safety or a DB, something
Yeah.
that's gonna keep your quarterback out of harm's way. But no, he's right in the mix every single play.
So Hoffman back to punt for Fairview. Good snap. Gets a good punt away. It's going to take out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
And, last week, we saw that at Wasion with Archbold. They were trying to stand there and pick up the ball when it was like dead, and then there was 4 or 5 Wasion guys around the football ready to just kill them, and that's where mistakes happen.
Yep.
And right there, Kellen Sanchez was looking to do the same exact thing, and you could tell it's get away. I heard it from up here, and he's still trying to get near the ball.
So Edgerton has 2 minutes, 38 seconds to do something.
So here we go, 2:38. Get your tempo going here, and let's find the ball in the end zone. Get yourself back in the game because you get the ball after the half.
Bakerwood snap. It's going to be a run. He's going up the middle, going nowhere. And who met him there, Coach?
Spangler.
Adam Spangler.
And I'll tell you what, he not only was it Spangler, but there was about 4 or 5 other Apaches just ready to go. And right there, you're just saying the offensive line, are you going to touch anybody, or is that more of a matter of Maddox Baker didn't find the correct hole?
Yeah, I think Spangler grabbed onto him and said, all right, team, come help me. So that's going to make it 2nd and 10, 2:11 on the clock, 33-6 Fairview.
But now that you got to start thinking like, I need to start being like Fairview, and I need to start picking up my chunk plays here, because if not, you're going to run out of time or you're going to be forced to punt again.
Baker takes snap, fakes the handoff. Interception.
Who else?
Logan Olinger.
No. What an interception there by Logan Olinger.
Pass was intended to look like for number 11 there, Carter Gibson, but he was overthrown, and Olinger was right there.
And right now, Logan Olinger is playing one heck of a game. He's got a touchdown catch. He's been making play after play after play. And right there, you see the interception coming. And it's just another matter of Edgerton, once again, mistake. And those mistakes have just piled up so much that they have just created such a, havoc for everybody.
So first 10-38, Z-Dyke takes a snap. Quick pass out to Grinnell Dennis at the 40, 35,
Out around the edge.
30. Big man going,
Still up.
20, 15, 10.
Man,
Woo.
just moving the pile there.
Yep, I think he carried Orlando Puente about 5-10 yards.
Oh, yeah.
There.
And Orlando Puente is not a small guy either. Don't get me
No,
wrong.
he's a good player.
But the one thing Fairview has come into this game, and they have completely silenced this Edgerton crowd.
Yeah, because we do have it's a nice turnout here for Edgerton.
I mean, I got the crowd volume all the way up, and there ain't much to be heard, Matt.
No, normally if it's all the way up like that, they can't hear us.
To start the game, it was definitely loud and rocking, especially after that first touchdown.
Here we go. Grinnell in motion. Z-Dyke takes a snap. He's going to run it up the middle. He's got the angle. He's in there. Touchdown, Will Z-Dyke.
Number 2, Williams.
And that just right there is just being an athlete in space, and he made the play.
Yep, that makes it 39-6. Extra
And if you're just joining us, this has to be a shocker to see it's 39-6 near halftime here, because that was not in the script for tonight.
Yeah, because we were talking about, Fairview's second place in GMC, but Edgerton's in third place, 5-2 overall. I mean, that's a solid team.
Oh, yeah. Once again, another touchdown brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
Vandermeid lined up for the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. 40-6 Fairview over Edgerton.
What a half for the Fairview offense. We're going to take a quick commercial break. After the commercial break, we'll have another Fairview kickoff.
When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones and Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement, protecting your family's future. As a chartered financial consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
Hey, they're going back to that two. Remember in the first game of Wasion, they brought in the two kickers and they did the onside kick here. I wonder if they're going to try that again.
Keep an eye on it. Gibson takes the ball to 5. He's to the 10, 15, 20.
Be careful with your blocks. Upended.
25-yard line for Mr. Gibson. Not a bad return, 20 yards.
But here we go. Now you're less than a minute left. You're down by 32 now at this point. I mean, we got to dig deep and have some pride in ourselves.
59.8 seconds to go in the first half. It's been all Fairview.
And honestly, ever since Edgerton missed that extra point on their first touchdown to try to tie this game, it's been all downhill for them.
Yep. So 1st and 10 on the 25. Maddox Baker takes snap. He's got Meade in there right away. And then he just throws it away. Meade does lead the team with 5.5 sacks.
And that was just, great defense right there. We're ready to get pressure right there. I'm still watching this Fairview team play tonight. How did they lose to Paulding?
Oh, I know.
And I'm not, and I'm not trying to diss Paulding, but the way Fairview is moving on all cylinders, and again, not trying to take away from Paulding, but I see Fairview just playing on such a whole nother level.
Baker takes snap up the middle. He's hit by a swarm of tacklers.
Because both their schedules, they played pretty much, the same teams. The only difference again was in non-conference, Fairview played Wasion, Delta, and Bryan, and Edgerton played Eden, Hilltop, and Montpelier. So very similar schools.
I can tell you exactly why they lost. It was Paulding 1 turnover, Fairview 5.
Well, yeah, you got to win the turnover battle in order to win a football game. That's for sure.
But, you watch this game and you watch the way that Will Zedike's throwing the ball. He's looked like a first-team All-State quarterback tonight.
And that was something that in the first game we were expecting that, and he didn't perform until about the second half started. Yeah. And so, I get it. You're a high school kid. You have nerves. It's your first game of the year, senior year. And there was – those nerves were definitely showing, but the way he has played down this home stretch now has been very impressive. And I definitely see him being up there again as far as being a D6 player of the year.
Yeah, he's going to be in the talks. I tell you, though, still going back to Paulding, Jalen Mann's just all around.
Oh, yeah.
But Logan Olinger.
That's going to be a tough decision if I'm in that room voting for all GMC. And they're doubling Gibson here. Nope, they're not going to double him. They're going to rush off the edge here.
Yep. Baker takes a snap. He's going to take off. He's got hit right away.
And that's exactly what Coach Rakes was looking for. Keep Maddox in the pocket and let's go get him. And right in that situation, they got home.
Yep, not sure who that was. It was number 73, but we don't have a 73 on our –
No, I'm even looking at the depth chart that Coach Rake sent me, and I don't see a 73 on that, Ross, on that either.
Yep, the Edgerton announcers are like, nope, we're not giving you credit, son.
But even I have you heard much from the Edgerton announcer even?
No, he's been fairly quiet.
I mean, even just in between plays and stuff, I haven't heard too much out of their, So it's been a very interesting game tonight, Matt.
Yeah. Hey, now right down the road from us, Eden and Edgerton, they're only about, 8 miles apart, but they're winning 27-7 tonight, so good for them. Coach Owen, who used to coach.
At Fairview, yeah.
Yeah, Hall of Famer.
But I know he's a coach of Wayne Trace, didn't he?
He had a resume. Versailles.
Yeah.
He's been around.
And I know years ago he followed Coach Fell at Ada. I know that for a fact. So interesting that he went all the way down to the Lima Land area and came all the way back up to the tip top of the corner.
He's the one that started this air raid at Fairview. That
Yeah.
Doug Riggs played for Coach Owen. So
Okay.
4th and 18. Edgerton's gonna fake
Fake.
punt.
He's got him. If he throws it well, just tipped by Huffman. Dang. And Gibson's hurt.
Yep. Gibson's hurt, but I don't think he's hurt. I think this is just let me lay here and
Recollect my thoughts real quick.
yeah.
Yeah. Because he's got to go back out and play defense.
Once again,
He could have caught it there. I mean, he would have had to make an athletic play.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So now 26 seconds left for the Fairview Apaches. I'm expecting them to take a knee, and let's take this into the half.
I was gonna say, do you take a knee or do you score?
In this case, I'm already up 32. I know I'm getting the running clock coming out. I mean, maybe one, 2 shots to the end zone. But other than that, I'm taking a knee and getting to halftime.
I'm saying Grinnell Dennis is getting a pass here. He's scoring.
Yeah. I'd throw one up to Olinger, too. Nope, they're going for it. A pump. Got him.
Yep, touchdown.
Too easy.
Hey, guess who that was? Fritch.
Way to make up for the two drop posts.
Yep.
And Fairview just pouring this on
Yeah.
with another touchdown brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
Hey, Melissa, if you can, get Edgerton a couple scores here.
You've sprinkled a lot of magic on Fairview
Yes.
tonight. Let's give some to Fairview.
Yes.
Or not Edgerton, I'm sorry.
Well, the score is really misleading, guys, because Edgerton is a good quality team. Vandermeer for the extra point.
But I guess yes, Edgerton is a good foot, and a lot of the game tonight has been Edgerton moving the ball well.
Yep.
And then they make a mistake, and then they make another mistake and compound the mistake. And that's one thing that you just can't do against a good team like Fairview, because they're going to capitalize on every single time you mistake.
And really, that's probably the biggest difference that I see when I watch Liberty Centers and Patrick Henry's and the Marion Locals. You make mistakes, they make you pay.
Oh, yeah. And that's a mark of a good football team altogether right there.
Yep. I mean, if you're going to throw an interception, we're going to take it down and score. You make a bad pass or you fumble, we're going to get points off of it, and you're really going to pay. So, and that's Edgerton, the 3rd and 3s that they haven't converted this interception.
Because that was the thing. Again, they move the ball, and then they get stuck in this 3rd and 3. And then they haven't really done much on offense. Then how can I pick up 3 yards? I mean, that right there, you should have plenty of plays drawn up for 3rd and 3.
Yeah. Yep.
Especially if you're trying to run an air raid system like they are. Because even going back to, I have a lot of experience in the Tony Franklin system. And in that system, there's so many just plays to pick up 3 yards that I'm surprised that they haven't been able to execute.
Carter gets the ball to the 20. Trying to get to the outside. He's going to get pushed out at the 21-yard line.
I think if he cuts it in, he had a lane there.
Number 11, Carter Gibson, the return man, steps out of bounds on the 22-yard line. First down.
So 13 seconds. Do you take a knee if you're Edgerton?
I said the same thing Fairview should have, and they went ahead and took a shot. So, as much as I think that Edgerton should try to take a shot here, I think they take a knee here and try to regroup. Because, to be down now 41 at halftime.
If I'm Coach Schlegel, I'm taking a knee just for the fact that I feel like if I throw the ball, they're probably going to pick it off and return it.
Oh, yeah.
It's been that kind of a half.
This has not been Edgerton's best half by all means.
But they're going to try something.
Nope, they're
Baker's
just
safe run up the middle. Cuts outside.
And just goes down.
Adam Spangler said, no, thank you, sir.
And they're just going to run this. Nope. Coach Flagel went ahead and called timeout there. Or that? Nope. Resetting it for the chains. And then, we're going to take it to the half. And that'll do it for the first half, Matt.
Yep.
Going into the half, our score is 47-6, Fairview.
Like I said, we talked before the game. We both have a lot of respect for both these coaches. I expect Coach to come out, and the pride's going to be there. These kids are going to play hard.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see a different second half. I mean, we're going to start out with a running clock, but I think we're going to see a different. It's easy for me to say, a different second half from these guys.
And, you know, watching it right now, I see Fairview going to the end zone. And, man, it just brings me back to, like, those JV games, those freshman games, those junior high games where you don't have a locker room. You got an end zone. So we're going to take our commercial break. We'll play the bands. We'll maybe try to get some stats for you for this from this first half, and we'll have scores from live from the area. So enjoy the half.
When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones & Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments. From saving for college to planning for retirement, protecting your family's future. As a Chartered Financial Consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work for reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Nestled in the heart of Sherwood, Ohio, Crystal Fountain Park invites you to say I do in a place where history whispers around every corner. Surrounded by 28 acres of woods, meadows, illuminated trails, outdoor chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt service. Visit crystalfountainpark.com or call 419-576-1910 today to book your unforgettable moment. Fitzenreiter HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitzenreiter has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitzenreiter HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzenreiterhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batt & Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batt & Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at battandstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. DSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritware, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, they're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. Football season is here, and NWO Sports has you covered like never before. Catch the NWO Sports Podcast Football Edition every week as we break down local matchups, give our predictions, and talk all things high school football. And don't miss the NWO Sports Radio football broadcast, bringing you the action live from the sidelines all season long. Plus, stay connected 24/7 with up-to-date scores, highlights, and exclusive content. Like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube so you never miss a play. NWO Sports, your home for local football coverage your way. When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC, Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones and Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement, protecting your family's future. As a Chartered Financial Consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work for reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Nestled in the heart of Sherwood, Ohio, Crystal Fountain Park invites you to say I do in a place where history whispers around every corner. Surrounded by 28 acres of woods, meadows, illuminated trails, outdoor chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt service. Visit crystalfountainpark.com or call 419-576-1910 today to book your unforgettable moment. Fitz & Rider HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitz & Rider has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitz & Rider HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzandriderhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batten Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our I-Car Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batten Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at mattstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. BSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spirit wear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in the community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. Football season is here, and NW Sports has you covered like never before. Catch the NW Sports Podcast Football Edition every week as we break down local matchups, give our predictions, and talk all things high school football. And don't miss the NW Sports Radio football broadcast, bringing you the action live on the sidelines all season. Plus, stay connected 24/7 with up-to-date scores, highlights, and exclusive content. Like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube so you never miss a play. NW Sports, home for local football coverage your way. When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC, Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor with Edward Jones and Bryan, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement, protecting your family's future. And with Chartered Financial Consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647 or visit her office at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. Melissa Stockman, your goals, your future, your partner in planning. Need quality concrete work or reliable hauling? Call DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, and stamped concrete that turns heads. We also haul stone, mulch, and dirt delivered right to your project. Big or small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 419-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. DeLarber Concrete and Hauling. Solid work delivered. Nestled in the heart of Sherwood, Ohio, Crystal Fountain Park invites you to say I do in a place where history whispers around every corner. Surrounded by 28 acres of woods, meadows, illuminated trails, outdoor chapels, a tranquil reflection pond, and fire pit lounges. Whether planning a wedding, rehearsal dinner, or elegant gathering, Crystal Fountain Park blends historic elegance with modern flexibility and heartfelt service. Visit crystalfountainpark.com or call 419-576-1910 today to book your unforgettable moment.
Tonight we are
Fitz and Rider HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold, Fitz and Rider has your back with expert heating, cooling, and indoor air quality solutions for your residential and commercial needs. Need fast, reliable service? Call the local pros you can trust. Fitz and Rider HVAC. Give them a call today at 419-784-0828 or visit fitzandriderhvac.com for more info. Under the lights this Friday night. While your team is taking hits on the field, who's got your back off the field? At Batten Stevens Body Shop in Defiance, we tackle the toughest repairs, from fender benders to full collision restoration. Our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality and service. Proudly serving Defiance County for over 40 years, with certified technicians, advanced diagnostics, and lifetime warranties. We work with all major insurance providers. Batten Stevens Body Shop, the home team when your car takes a hit. Visit us at battenstevens.com or call 419-497-3111. DSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritware, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. Football season is here, and NWO Sports has you covered like never before. Catch the NWO Sports Podcast Football Edition every week as we break down local matchups, give our predictions, and talk all things high school football. And don't miss the NWO Sports Radio football broadcast, bringing you the action live from the sidelines all season long. Plus, stay connected 24/7 with up-to-date scores, highlights, and exclusive content. Like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube so you never miss a play. NWO Sports, your home for local football coverage your way. When it comes to your financial future, you deserve a partner who listens, understands, and helps you plan with confidence. Melissa Stockman, CHFC, Chartered Financial Consultant and Financial Advisor of Edward Jones & Brown, is here to help you navigate life's big moments, from saving for college to planning for retirement, protecting your family's future. As a Chartered Financial Consultant, Melissa has advanced training to create customized strategies tailored to your unique goals and circumstances. At Edward Jones, she takes the time to get to know you, your goals, your dreams, and your priorities, then builds a personalized plan to help you reach them step by step. It's not about quick fixes, it's about long-term relationships and real results. Take control of your financial future today. Call Melissa Stockman at 419-633-0647. Melissa Stockman. Today to book your unforgettable moment. office repairs. From fender benders to full collision restoration, our iCar Gold Class team scores big on quality service.
That was the 2018 hit song, High Hopes by Danica Benisco. Next, we shift gears and assembly a little deeper. Bruno Mars's 2010 hit Grenade is a song full of heart, emotion, and intensity. This soulful pop favorite gives our combined band a chance to show off its dramatic side. Here's Grenade.
BSN Sports is your toast to the last dance. Crystal Fountain Park makes every moment a highlight reel clear. Great preparation leads to great victories and great weddings. Dates are booked.
Finally, we close tonight's performance with energy and momentum. Released in 2013 by Akana Pop, All Night is a feel-good anthem that captures exactly what tonight is all about. Music, energy, and the joy of performing together.
Call for Larva Concrete in Holland. We handle it all. Flat work, pole barn floors, driveways, patios, stands. We also haul stone, dirt, deliver right to your property. Big and small, we've got you covered. Call Josh today for your free estimate at 412-576-0401. That's 419-576-0401. Larva Concrete in Holland. Solid work, good work. It's another HVAC, keeping Northwest Ohio comfortable since 1955. Whether it's scorching summer heat or bitter winter cold.
Let's hear it for the 2025 Edgerton High School Marching Band, joined by the Junior High Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Miss Zoe Scott. Special thanks to the Edgerton music boosters, parents, and administration for their continued support of the Edgerton Band program. Let's hear from the Blaster Operators, Junior Puente, father of senior football player Orlando Puente, and senior volleyball player Olivia Farnham. If you want a free t-shirt, let's hear you make.
Great preparation leads to great pictures and great weddings. Dates are booking fast. Score big for your dream wedding at crystalfountainpark.com. Crystal Fountain Park, where your love story takes the championship. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
And we're back at halftime of the Fairview Edgerton game, 47-6 at the half. Got about 2.5 minutes here before they're ready to kick off. Coach, no stats this game or this week.
No, we tried keeping stats, but being just a two-man booth, and we're trying to work the game on top of everything else. It just wasn't happening tonight.
Yep, we do got. Like I said, it's 47-6. We know the lone touchdown scored by Edgerton was Maddox Baker on a fantastic run.
Yeah, that was definitely a fantastic run. I thought we were going to see more of that coming into the game, and it just didn't happen.
Yep. Then on the Fairview side, Dronell Dennis has scored a touchdown. Z-Dykes ran in 2 of them. Olinger scored twice. Gavin Garza scored once, and Fritz scored. So they're spreading it around. A lot of score, different guys.
That they are. It started out. Fairview scored. And it was a decent drive. They matriculated down the field. It was about a 9-play drive, and they moved the ball 70 yards for a quick touchdown, and then they gave the ball back to Edgerton. Edgerton then scored and had a big drive then. And it was 7-6 pending the extra point, and then Edgerton missed the extra point. And then it was 7-6. And then all of a sudden after that, it was just a snowball effect for Edgerton. They threw a pick on the next drive, then 2 punts. And then all of a sudden now you get to halftime and it's 47-6. And, Maddox Baker, he's thrown 3 interceptions tonight. He's had, they've had to punt the ball twice, and they haven't really done much on offense. If I was a betting man, they are just over 100 yards, but not by much.
Yeah, and then on the flip side, Fairview, it seems like they can do no wrong.
No. Honestly, even the Will Z-Dyke probably has 4 incompletion passes, and each one of them probably could have been passed. Fitch had 2 drops.
Two drops.
So there's 2 incompletes right there. And then he had another one on a 4th down play earlier. And there's 3. So like I said, about 4 or 5 incomplete passes, and we're probably nearing 300 total yards offense.
Yep. And Edgerton is going to get the ball first. Real quick run through area scores. Columbus Grove 38, Crestview 0.
Very surprised. I wonder how much Leith has then. If it's 38-0, Leith cannot have over 100.
Right. Another GMC matchup. Tenora 13, Ayersville 6 at the half. Napoleon 13, Bowling Green 3. Fremont Ross 27, Springfield 14. Wasion Indians 28-14 over Bryan.
Hey, that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear Wasion's got the lead.
Yep. Van Wert 31-7 over Otto Glendorf. Fairview getting ready to kick off. Vandermeer, big number 78. Boots downfield. It looks like it's going to be Carter Gibson again on the return. Got around 1. Got wrapped up. Nice tackle there at the 20-yard line.
And every single kickoff return I've seen out of Gibson, he wants to try to bring it to this near side here. And every single time has not had success. Just wonder maybe just stick to the right side possibly. Could have been very helpful.
Yep. Hey, we're going to give credit there to Logan Weed, number 1, 5'7", 155 sophomore.
All right.
Nice tackle there in that kickoff.
Well, hopefully, we'll see a couple more Fairview players get some movement in action here in this second half. It is a running clock because it is a 41-point game, so clock will only stop on injuries and change of possessions.
Baker takes snap, hands off to Sanchez, but he's going nowhere.
It's like Fairview's just sharks in the water right now. They know it's coming, and they're going to stop them no matter what at this point.
Yeah, that was Puente on the carry.
I just wonder how much more reps the Fairview starters are going to have. Are they going to give them a series on offense and a series on defense and be done for the night and hand it over to the JV guys, or are they going to stick in for this long haul?
Well, even still for Edgerton, I mean, if things hold the way they are, it's their third loss. They still have a shot to make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to keep everybody healthy as well. Oh, you're going the wrong way, Maddox. He's bobbing and weaving. He's running 10, 15. Fought from behind, fumbled.
And Fairview says they have it. Nope, he was down by contact. The refs call him.
Yep, calling him down. Couldn't see who caught him from behind there. Maybe was that 43?
Number 24, Drayden Grinnell Dennis.
Nope, it was Grinnell Dennis.
Third down.
I feel like that was the first time I've heard the PA announcer here in about 2 quarters.
Is there two? I think that was. Is there 2 Grinnell Dennises? He's not even on the. Oh, there he is. I didn't think he was on the field.
Nope, still out there.
Okay, so 3rd and 14, 9:43 to go. 47-6 Fairview. Fairview starters still in the game. We still got Hoffman out there, guarding Gibson, and that's been a good matchup. John Hoffman, we talked about how great of an athlete he is, and he's pretty much shutting down Gibson. So,
oh yeah, I mean this entire Fairview defense very impressive. And there's a bad snap.
Oh, no.
Backup quarterback is in the game, number 12.
Yeah, looks like a safety unless they give him down at the 1.
But they did move to the backup quarterback here. Mason Eldon was in the game at quarterback there. So you were talking about playoffs there. I was looking at Drew Pasteur's, Fantastic 50 website for, because he does a great job with the playoff things and stuff. And right now, they're predicting Fairview to finish 9-1, which is, another historic great season for the school. And right now, looking at number 6, then in the region, right now they're sitting number 7, right behind, Patrick Henry, Bluffton, Paulding, Archbold, some great teams that we've watched this year. But right now, they're going to sit 6th right now, as of right now. So that's just underneath the bye.
Oh, got a punt here. Olinger goes back, gets it at 37. He just cuts around the 30 to the 20 to 10. He's looking. He's cutting back, cutting up.
That was a move.
I don't even know how to describe this, folks.
Wow.
And he goes down at the 7.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. The juking and jiving and movement there by Olinger, I mean, to get that punt return down to the 7 is very indicative of the moves that Olinger is as a playmaker. But, talking about Fairview again, so if they finish 6th, right outside of that bye situation, and I think they talked about on the podcast about that idea of, do you want the bye or not? And as a coach, I don't think I would want the bye personally. I mean, granted, it would allow my players to get healthy and allow my players to, maybe take their mind off it before a grueling 6-game stretch for the playoff run.
Does he like the snap pass dropped by Olinger? I think you have to bench Olinger after that one, don't you?
After all the plays he's made, yeah.
So he is human.
I don't know. He was showing off some superhuman skills here. But then looking at it, they would have to then play either Cary or Woodmore. And so teams that are, about around that Findlay region right now. But they get the home game. So I think them having
Meade's going to go right. He's got one man to try to beat, and he gets him out. Nice play. Once again, seems like every time there's a good defensive play made, it's Jackson Flower.
Which, I mean, Edgerton needs the playmakers. But, no credit. I mean, Edgerton, they're going to go on and lose this game and drop the 5-3. But right now they were sitting 5th in their region. And they have a pretty tough region themselves. I mean, they're obviously going to drop a little bit after this. But looking at the teams below them, I don't see them dropping below them. I don't think they're going to play a home game. But, they still have the idea of playing the postseason, which is great if they finish, 5-3 or possibly 6-4.
Olinger takes the snap up the middle, touchdown, Logan Olinger.
Another great play by Fairview.
53-6. I tell you that when I'm looking at this, you talked about Fairview possibly have a matchup with somebody like Cary.
Mm-hmm.
That is night playing day.
Oh yeah, for
Cary.
sure. I mean, watching Cary, they want to tighten it up as much as they can, and they run that run game. I mean, I think it was wing T. They ran some T formation up in there too, and they're looking to just pound you. And the way Fairview plays on defense, I mean, that's going to be a really strong test of skills if that ends up happening.
Yeah, I know last year they played I believe last year was Sonora. They had the running back that was probably 6'2", 240. I mean, he was a truck. Extra points good, makes it 54-6.
Looking at Edgerton's remaining schedule, they play Hicksville and Sonora, and so those are two very winnable games for this squad, for Coach Flagle's squad, and to finish 7-3, that would be great, because even after last year they finished 6-4, and they want to keep that surge going. But the one thing that Coach Flagel is the consistency piece. They haven't been consistent, and we even seen it tonight. They've dominated opponents, throughout the season. The Antwerps, the Ayersvilles, but at the same time, to lose to Wayne Trace 35-20 and Paulding 35-20, that close game last week. I mean, I thought going into this game they'd build a lot of momentum and really come out and play tonight, and they just came out. I wouldn't say flat, because they came out and they scored on their opening drive. They just, again, the mistakes just costed them tonight to the point where they just couldn't recover. And so, like I said, playing Hicksville to Nora, those should be very winnable games. And so finishing 7-3. Right now, Drew Pashore has them either playing Eden, which would be a great game against the Bombers, Pandora Gilboa, Arlington, or Columbus Grove if they keep winning too, which, judging by the sounds of things, they're going to have a heck of a battle with Lima Central Catholic next week.
Yep. So here goes return number 13.
Turf Monster got him.
Yep. 13 is
13,
Tucker Curl.
Tucker
Curl's a senior.
Touchdown Bulldogs.
And so now that Edgerton's coming back on the field on offense, we got to look to put points on the board, because now it is currently 54-6. I mean, just Fairview laying it on. And we got to find some momentum going into next week, because if you don't, this is a loss that could spiral your team out of control for the rest of the season.
Hand off the Curl, slipped up.
And again, they did take Maddox Baker out right now. Mason Eldon is playing quarterback.
Yep. He's not even listed as a quarterback. The backup quarterbacks are listed as Asher France and Devin Yontis. So
I thought I read his little brother. I think his little brother's name is Max as a backup quarterback too. Is that right? Miles.
I'm not seeing him on here.
Number 1. Oh, and then they have another backup.
Oh, nice play. Breakaway. Go, young man. Knocked out of bounds by number 21. Sanchez with a big play.
And that was something that definitely was needed. Just something to start bringing things together for Edgerton to move to next week.
Yep. Good play.
And I'll tell you, ever since, about midway through the first half, this Edgerton crowd, they were fired up to start this game. It was a very loud atmosphere for a D7 school.
Yeah, it's kind of thinning out now, unfortunately, but there's still a lot
and quiet
of people here.
Chucking it deep.
He's going deep.
Got
nice catch at the 5-yard line.
That was
Miles Baker.
Great catch there, Miles.
Miles Baker. Hey, Coach, 6'2", 175 freshman.
Boy, that'd be
freshman.
And he's not growing. He's not done growing and being a freshman. So, in the years to come, maybe see him, be the jump ball specialist.
You have another Zach Stoller out there.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Wayne Trace is Zach Stoller.
Flag on the play.
Offsides on Fairview's initial indication. Yep, Fairview offsides.
And it looks like they got their backups in. So This is where this is why you get them in there.
And this, this is, the score is 54-6, but this is great for both teams, because you get those young guys in the game, and it does help to get experience under these lights, because sometimes the lights get just a little bit too bright if you don't watch yourself.
Yep. So it's 1st and 3 from the 3-yard line. We got Eldon. He's rolling. He's looking wide open. Touchdown. Carter Gibson.
Now, I'm not gonna like that drive right there, and I understand it's against JVs, but right there, I think Mr. Eldon was throwing a better ball than what I seen out of Maddox Baker, to be honest with you. A lot of Maddox's passes tonight were off target, or high.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of nerves coming from him. And I just, I wonder how he's going to settle down moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, he's a senior. He's been there, done that.
Because he is a 3-year starter, and that's what really surprised me going into this football game.
If I expect him to bounce back, to me, it seemed like he tried putting too much on his shoulders instead of just trusting his teammates.
Very true. Very true. Hey, that touchdown, though, brings the score to 54-13, and it was brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
There you go. Maybe Melissa gave the first half Fairview. She's going to give the second one to
There we go. Yeah.
Edgerton.
But, since it is 54-13, now we're still at a 41-point game. So that running clock's still going to be in. So now we got 1:44 left in the third. Boy, time flies. So here we go. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll have another Edgerton kickoff.
DSN Sports is your go-to business for purchasing uniforms, equipment, spiritwear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives in the field. With over 1,200 sales professionals who live, work, and serve in your community, you're always just a short drive or phone call away. Be sure to give your local sales rep and Jim Garris a call for any of your athletic supply needs. You're listening to all the action on NWO Sports Radio.
And here we go. Edgerton with the kickoff, down 54-13. Fairview's going to be receiving. Fairview going from right to left. Got a new kicker in there, too. Oh, no, it's still Parker Eldon.
But most of those other guys are JV guys.
Kicks deep to Fritz. Shady Fritz to the 20. 25. 30.
Good blocks
40.
there.
Got to about the 42-yard line.
That was a good return there by Fairview. So here comes the Edgerton JV defense. And we're looking at least the JV offensive lines coming out there.
Yep. Hey, another big score around the way. Archibald took the lead on Patrick Henry, 22-21.
No kidding.
Yep, that sets up for a huge game next week, Archibald Liberty Center.
Yeah, that will be a huge game. I wonder if Archibald can at least, prevent Liberty Center from a running clock.
No chance. I don't think anybody can prevent Liberty Center from that until they get about third game of the playoffs.
Yeah, well, wishful thinking.
Now, Archibald's a really good team, so handoff. Now we got to really understand. Steven Mendez carrying the ball, sophomore.
We talked about Mendez in the opener against Wasion. I think he was the starter, or at least he was getting carries at one point.
Yep, Wasion's up 35-14, so great job. Cal Albright's going to get a win over there for his team.
Boy, Matt, that makes me feel good.
Yes.
Because Wasion's been so close so many times.
Yep.
And, Logan and I doing the game last week, we thought even last week, because it was such a big rivalry game, that they would come out and play, and they just made – again, it was just mistake after mistake after mistake, and you just see it again tonight out of Edgerton.
Yeah, we got Evergreen's up big on Swanton, 39-2. Liberty Center, 39-0 over Delta. And Delta's a good team. Good team. Maumee over at Seago, 28-13. Montpelier big over Hilltop, 51-14. I think Hilltop was on like a 3-game winning streak. Eden over North Central, 33-7. Don't forget, the best team in the area is Stryker Panthers. That's where I graduated. Play tomorrow.
They play tomorrow. Who they got tomorrow?
Danbury. And I know nothing about nothing with Danbury, so.
I want to say they play up by the lake.
I don't know. Yep, no other big surprise. Tenora 13-6 at Ayersville. So here we go. Fairview hands off. Mendez goes right side, breaks through tack, carrying couple guys down to the 38-yard line. That was nice running by that young man.
That was. And in between, we did start the fourth quarter. Yeah, Danbury's up there in Lakeside. So, yeah, up there by the lake.
So it's 1st and 10, ball in the 34.
I was actually looking at that Northern 8 conference, and they're like the only eight. There's 8 8-man football teams in the state.
In Michigan?
No, in Ohio here.
Oh, it's only 8?
Yeah.
We got 2 right here in Northwest Ohio.
Yeah, Holgate and Stryker.
Yep. And
then in Fremont, there's St. Joe's. And then Danbury. Cardinal Stritch in Toledo, St. Mary's Catholic in Sandusky, and then Chalker.
Oh, fumble by Mendez. It looks like Edgerton got it. Are they going to give it to him?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Good for them. Don't like to see that from Mendez.
No.
He had a couple really good runs, but you got to hold on to the ball. He'll get there.
But, breathing some life into this Edgerton JV team right now to maybe, outscore the varsity.
Yeah, I want to see Edgerton do some good things.
Yeah, me too. But the finish off that 8-man, yeah, then they have Sebring, McKinley, and Chalker, and they're all the way up in the Youngstown area. So that's got to be a long bus ride for a striker.
So you got a 1 out of 8 chance to win a state championship.
Yeah, I like my odds.
Gets passed over to Elton.
Fumbled back.
Fumbles.
And Fairview got it.
recovers.
Wow.
Well, it was a nice throw there by Mason Eldon.
Yep.
And then I'm assuming his brother, Parker Eldon, caught it. And then he fumbled.
Recovered by Fairview.
Not, at the dinner table, he's not going to hear the end of that.
Yep. Mason's a junior and Parker's a senior.
Thanks for not making my play, brother.
Yeah, both of them 6'2". Well, brothers always need something to fight about.
Ain't that the truth?
So here we go with Fairview, 1st and 10 from the 50. We got Gavin Brown, 6'1" freshman quarterback, under center.
Just throwing him to the ground like a rag doll there.
Logan Weed was the ball carrier. He went nowhere.
Yeah, Bryce Schroeder there on defense definitely he came in there pretty quick. So Edgerton does have a couple of varsity guys still in the game, but they are starting to rotate some other guys out.
Yep, couple. So you got Carter Gibson out there. I tell you, a couple things go a little bit different here and there. I think Carter Gibson could have been a big factor here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fairview. Oh, that was Caden Kennedy. Ball bounced off his helmet.
And we did talk about that in the opener about how we thought he was going to be a playmaker in space, and he just nothing really materialized because of all those mistakes that Edgerton made in the first half.
It's good getting to see some of these kids in there. Caden Kennedy there, he's a 6'2", 160 senior. And he's another one that, if one of your stars or, one of your starters or something gets an injury, he's the guy that can step in. He's a senior. So I'd like to see him get a little involved here. Got a catch there. Nice little run, number 5. Calvin Kepler, freshman, 5'6". He was quick.
Brown's pass is complete.
And again, we talk. It's 4th down now, and we talk about this all the time about getting these JV guys out and getting them some reps on Friday nights and stuff. But that's how you build a good program. Moments like this, where a game where you weren't supposed to actually blow your opponent out, but you end up doing it anyway, and so now you're allowing those younger guys to get some Friday night reps and start building that experience, and then that allows for more success down the road.
Yep. You just had Landon Wolf check in. He's a sophomore for Edgerton, and out came Jackson Flower. Handoff Fairview, going nowhere. Tackled immediately. That was Evan Dryman to carry.
Turnover on downs, and Edgerton retaking the ball here. And even after the fumble on the last drive, they've made some plays here. And they're looking like a hot offense right now.
Yeah. And I'd like to announce some of these players. The roster we got and then the numbers don't match. 58 just made the play for Edgerton. There's no number 58 on my roster. So,
and we're just going based off of what we receive. So
if you're,
maybe they did move some numbers around because I get it. Some jerseys get worn out and, you got to replace. And so you just switch them out. But
yep. Braden Stark with the catch, 5'10" sophomore.
And being
Nice
a
play.
coach and being a teacher, it's hard. It's hard finding that balance and being able to, get everything done, like fixing the roster, fixing this, fixing that.
Yep. Mace Heldon's looking pretty good here.
Yeah.
See if you can keep him going. 2nd and 9. Ball in the 48.
Well,
6 minutes to go.
I'm kind of wondering, like,
Hand off up the middle.
I'm looking into next season. Is he the guy that's going to step up then and take over for Maddox Baker then?
It looks like it because the other 2 quarterbacks are both freshmen, so they'd be sophomores next year.
Yeah, Asher France and Devin Yantis here, I see. Or is it no? Yeah, Devin Yantis.
Got to pass out 16 with the catch. Wyatt Slayball. Nice gain on the play. First down.
This pass is complete. Number 16, Wyatt Slayball.
So Wyatt Slayball getting some action here. Good for him.
About 5 minutes left on the clock here.
We got Eldon with the handoff.
Jet sweep here.
And that's number 15, Asher France. He's a freshman.
Backup quarterback as well.
Number 15, Asher France, the ball carrier.
I will have to say, Matt, once again, a great environment for a football game.
Oh, definitely.
And
Definitely.
even I'm thinking about, this is what our 7th game together.
Yep.
And I don't think we've had a bad atmosphere, honestly. And I guess that's just the quality of football in Ohio.
Here we go. He's looking over the middle. He's got him, man. Oh, incomplete. Almost intercepted by Calvin Kepler.
I know sometimes the scores aren't always indicative of, but I'll tell you what, just the environments that we've seen so far this season. This is, again, high up there on the list for me.
Yep. And then, like I got here today, the first person to greet me was Coach Flagel. Hey, if you need anything or whatever you need. So it's been like that everywhere we went.
Oh, yeah. Great hospitality. And for me,
Eldon looks over the middle. Nice catch.
We talk about this all the time, man. Just the fact that for me, seeing a lot of these schools, I've never even been to Edgerton before, and here we are getting to watch it and see it. Like I said, it's kind of in this valley, and I'm trying to remember. Like I said, I think it was 2010. Ada had a playoff game against Tri-Valley North down in the Dayton area. And that game was actually in a valley, and their home stands then was on the built into the hill with the press box at the top of the hill, and they put more bleachers on top, and they sat there as well on that hill.
Yep, that was Mason. Look at the end zone, overthrown.
Kind of similar where I don't know if you've ever been to back in the day, Skip Bachman Field down in St. Mary's. They used to have all the diehard St. Mary's fans used to sit on the railroad tracks, and the railroad track set up kind of like almost similar to like Wasion.
Yeah, here you got a hill coming down to the field. Fans are sitting in there. Pass out to 15.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool because it's
brought down.
They have like this little doghouse to run through and stuff. Very similar like Clemson, but they don't have the rock. But they run down the hill, run through the doghouse, and come out and are ready to play. And that's cool. Things like that.
Yep. Asher France there on that catch again.
And I wish there was more teams that did cool, unique things like that. And maybe they do. I just don't know enough from the area.
Mason Eldon trying to make something out of nothing. It was 3rd and 5.
He's close to the first down. Depends on a spot here.
Yeah, Edgerton's had a lot of great athletes, boys and girls, track, basketball. First name comes to mind when I think of Edgerton's Denny Stark.
Okay.
I actually played against him in high school, and he ended up going pitch for the Mariners, and I'm not sure who else, maybe the Rockies.
Oh, interesting.
But I think he played about 10 years. He's got receiver pass interference on Fairview
all
in the
over
end zone. That was intended for Miles Baker.
And we are under 2 minutes now. Matt, I'll tell you what, this second half with the running clock, it just flies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So hopefully here with the 1:30 left to play, hopefully we can see Edgerton get on the board one more time. I know, again, the game just got out of hand quickly for them. But, at least getting some points on the board and making it look a little bit more respectable.
Yep. Hand off to Curl going up the middle. Just short.
Nope, they're going to give it to him.
Oh, they are going to give it to him. Touchdown, Edgerton.
I mean, I know he was short, so I have a feeling that they were kind of giving a little generous spot there. But there it is. With 1 minute to go, we have another touchdown brought to you by Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman.
Yep, and that was senior Tucker Curl getting in there.
So here we go, about under a minute left.
Going for 2.
Why not?
Come on, Mason. Find somebody there. Mason Eldon takes the snap. Oh, we got a whistle. Let's make the 2-point conversion a little more interesting and push him back.
But that clock's still rolling. So, I mean, at this point, this could be the last play of the game, actually.
Oh, yeah. We got some drama, Coach. Can we get this playoff before the quarter ends?
I think they're going to let him at least get the 2-point. And then
54-19. 54-21 in just a second here. You got this, Mason. He eludes one rusher. Just get in there, kid. Jump. Oh, they get him.
Gave it up.
And that's going to do it.
And that'll do it. 1 and double zeros on the clock, Matt.
Yep. Final score, Fairview Apaches 54, Edgerton Bulldogs 19. Well, Coach, wasn't quite what we'd hoped for, what we expected.
No, and the Edgerton faithful, I don't think they were expecting this either. They were expecting to be in this game. They were expecting a hard-fought battle. And when you looked at it right here, I mean, they shot themselves too many times, and they just couldn't overcome all those minor errors that they kept making.
Yeah, for a 6-1 team versus a 5-2 team, you wouldn't expect what is that? They're 30.
And like we were
35.
saying, the stats were very similar.
Yep.
The teams were very similar, and to come out like Edgerton did, especially with the home fans and the home crowd. I mean, you got to feel for the Bulldogs right now because that was not. So Coach Flagel definitely has to go back to the drawing board this week, and hopefully then push that momentum going forward.
Yeah, and for seniors, Maddox Baker and Jackson Flowers and, a few of the other ones there, Carter Gibson.
And a lot of those, Coach Flagel said that a lot of those guys were 2-3 year starters. So this is going to be a tough game for them.
They're going to bounce back.
I mean, they're going to. I mean, it's a quick turnaround. I mean, they got to say, okay, 24-hour rule. We're back at it this week, and you have 2 winnable games on the schedule. You cannot allow those 2 teams then to get that feeling that, man, Edgerton, they're a little weakened right now.
Yeah, but if they can stay in that top 12 or stay right there, they got a 1-7 Hicksville team next week that they should be able to handle, and then they'll be home with Tenora. Tenora's always a tough out.
They are.
But, I've seen Tenora play. I've seen Edgerton play. Pretty close.
Yeah.
The biggest difference is for Tenora's got the repo goal that can run over anybody. We'll have to figure out how to contain him. But they will be able to throw on him. So Edgerton still looking good if they can, like I said, more about how the playoffs work than me. If they can stay in that top 12.
Yes, all you have to do is stay in the 12. But then on the flip side for Fairview, this was probably, honestly, Matt, the most impressive game all season for him.
Yeah, question.
Coach Rakes, when he looks at this film, probably later tonight, probably within I would say within the next 2 hours, I think he's going to be very surprised about wow, my team really came out and played because, I mean, this is even better than when they beat Antwerp and Ayersville and Tenora. I mean, yeah, they scored 40 points and gave up little and had running clocks against most of them too. But I mean, to come out against a strong Edgerton team, a team that, a playoff contender, a team that was statistically on par with you, to go out here and just physically, and, honestly, by the time the score was 21-6, I think Edgerton was already psychologically down at that point as well. And so because of that, I think Fairview's building momentum. They got Wayne Trace next week, and Wayne Trace, we've seen is not a tough out. I mean, they beat this Edgerton team.
Yeah.
And then they got Hicksville, which, I mean, again, should be two very, very winnable games for Coach Rakes and Fairview getting into that playoff. So maybe with some luck going their way, finishing 9-1, I mean, there is a strong possibility of getting that first round bye.
Yeah, and it's a solid team all the way around. Olinger is flat out a playmaker, impressive as it gets.
Because I think it's pretty obvious Logan Olinger's player of the game tonight.
You get the offensive player. Defensive player, though, for me was Adam Spangler.
Yes.
It just felt like the Edgerton momentum that was starting, he said, not tonight, guys. Because that first half, especially the first quarter, it seems like every other play we were saying Adam Spangler. Either he was making a sack or a tackle, or he was disrupting the play, making Maddox Baker run everywhere. So Adam Spangler, I think, on defense deserves.
Oh, yeah, he was all over the field for.
Yeah, and then, like you said, Logan Olinger, I mean, yeah, Coach, I mean, we kind of talk about this every week, but, Braxton Leaf, Grant Smith, Jalen Mans, we haven't seen Garrison Cruz, but Logan Olinger, he's in that discussion. You take Logan Olinger, you put him on Liberty Center, you put him on Patrick Henry,
and he's going to make plays.
He's going to be a star no matter where he's at. So it's impressive getting to watch him, and I think that Will Zedike played a lot smoother tonight than when we seen him week one.
But like we said, Coach Rakes even said himself, I mean, he's just a young kid still, 17, 18 years old, and he's going to have nerves too. And you saw that, and he finally settled down in that second half. They moved Olinger around a little bit more in that second half of that Wauseon game, and they really started building off of that. And if it wasn't for the fact that Paulding, again, won that turnover battle 5-1 and had a couple spectacular plays late in that game, I think they still go on and win that game even. And so, I mean, right now, Fairview's building something special, and they're starting to really feel that they're going to have a successful season going forward. And, one more thing, I know you're going to get the scores here in a second, but before you get to scores, I just want to apologize to the listeners that we don't have stats tonight for you, just because of, the way it was ran tonight, and we apologize for that. Hopefully next week we can get some. But, Matt, why don't you give us some scores before we're going to get out of here?
Yep. Area scores, we got Tenora, and most of these are fourth quarter scores. Tenora 27, Ayersville 6. Fremont Ross 41, Springfield 14. Wauseon pouring it on now, 49-14 over Bryan.
49 points for Wauseon tonight.
Yep. Columbus Grove 38-0 over Crestview. Napoleon 19. George Eggers, another player we got to see this year that's just outstanding. But 19-3. Archbold 20. And this says final. Archbold 22. Patrick Henry 21. So that's a big one.
That's an upset for me.
Yeah, and Archbold's really good this year. Really good. Van Wert 38. Out of Glandorf 20. Liberty Center 39. Delta 0. Paulding 50. Hicksville 0. Evergreen 53. Swanton 2. Defiance 27-21 over Elida.
Good win. We get them next week.
We will be Defiance and Bath next week. Maumee 35, Otsego 20, Montpelier 58, Hilltop 22, Eden 33, North Central 14, and then of course Stryker Danbury tomorrow. So
go Stryker.
Yep. So there was one other thing I was going to say. Oh, next week, Bath, Defiance. What is one thing you want to tell everybody in the area about Bath? What do we do in Northwest Ohio that is incorrect, Coach?
The Lima Bath in front of it. I understand they're a Lima school, but coming from Lima myself, being a Lima senior guy like me, there's only one true Lima High School, and that is Lima Senior. So just kind of remember that it is just Bath.
Got that, guys? It's Bath. It's not Sherwood, Tenora. It's not Sherwood, Fairview, or Defiance, Ayersville, Defiance. It's not Lima Bath. So anybody who says that, Coach just corrected you. So going out tonight, though, we want to give a thanks out to athletic director here over in Edgerton, whoops, where we go? Keith Merritt. Like I said, Coach Brody Flagel, first class guy. Really a lot of respect for him and this whole program. And then all of our sponsors.
We got all our sponsors. First off, our title sponsor, Edward Jones and Melissa Stockman, for all your finance needs, and Brian. And then our partner sponsors, which includes Crystal Fountain Park, the wedding event venue in Sherwood, Ohio, Fitzrider HVAC in Defiance, Bath and Stevens Body Shop, the collision repair specialist in Defiance, and DeLarber Concrete and Hauling in Defiance. And then also, you can't forget Jim Gary's and BSN Sports for all your sports apparel and equipment needs.
Yep. So, and of course, you, the listeners, the viewers, putting up with my horrible camera work tonight. I appreciate you. We appreciate anybody that tuned in. Hopefully you had a good time. So lastly, it's Fairview. They took the score away, so it doesn't really matter. Fairview beats
54,
tonight.
Edgerton 19.
Yep. So, and Logan Olinger is your player of the game on offense, and Adam Spangler, player of the game on defense. We appreciate you. And next week, we'll be in Defiance for Defiance versus Bath. We will see you then. Good night.
See ya.